Yeah, hi. Welcome to Live Lecture. So I don't know whether I'm glitching. We glitched at the start of last week. I don't know whether we had that issue. Does everything sound all right? Everything's working?
Sounds good.
Yeah, no, cool. Right, today it's a slight change. We are going to be playing Mothership, the Haunting of... Is that Ypsilon-14?
I think it's whatever you want it to be. I go with Ypsilon.
Yeah.
Yeah. As ever, I am not going to be the games master because I've got too much to do, talking to people and trying to keep my character alive. But yeah, I've ran Mothership twice. I've never played it, so I am really looking forward to it. As ever, we're joined with people from my Discord. It's been run by a games master of my Discord. Today, I'm playing Otto. I can actually show my character by doing this. I'm a teamster. I'm actually in it for the overtime. I'm kind of annoyed that I'm doing this shift. Whenever I'm doing any shifts, I'm annoyed. And I basically spend my day being annoyed and using sarcasm to get through my day. That's the sort of character I'm playing today. Fenris.
So today I will be playing Ash, the android, who is essentially like a protocol droid. He does math and linguistics, and apparently does the heavy equipment operating. He's a little creaky. He's a much older model. He hasn't been maintained very well. He spends a lot of time complaining about ill-fitting parts. And I really very much expect to die.
I forgot to say, I'm a bit of a maths nerd, my character. So.
Me too. We can bond over Fermat's theorem.
Our love of maths. Dan.
And now to completely flip the script, I'm playing John Doe, the burly, big, combat-oriented Marine who thinks the Marine Corps is the best corps and everyone's there to support the Marine Corps.
And finally, Bill.
Hey, me again. I'm here today playing Hugo, and I am an old man, and I'm a scientist, apparently. So I work for Interstellar Labs, and we are going to go and find some samples of whatever might be out there in the cosmos and bring it back home so that Interstellar Labs can make millions of dollars or billions of dollars, and whatever cost of life whatever the cost, that's fine. We're going to make money. So that's great.
You corporate shill.
That's right.
Yeah, so we've got nerds, corporate shills, and our bodyguard. And Fenris. Did you want to mention something before we got going?
Oh, yeah. No. So since we're not doing somebody else's game, I just wanted to take a quick moment to... I wrote a science fiction horror exploration game called Vac Suits and Duct Tape based on Trophy Gold. It's available on my drive-through page. I just couldn't resist taking a moment to just pimp my own ride. But that's it. Just a little bit of pimping.
Awesome. I'm gonna go check that out now.
Pimpery.
Absolutely fine. Yeah, we'll share the links in here, and we'll see if we can get any copies shifted as we go through. And we've got a brand new Games Master today. We've got Mika from my Discord. Thank you very much for stepping in at very short notice to put all this together. And this is going to be the most technical one we've ever done. I'm quite excited, but also terrified. So I'm going to just hand over to Mika, and good luck, guys. Let's see if we can get that TPK that everyone wants us to have every week.
Oh, that is very much up to you. Right, as mentioned
Bets
today,
on who will die first.
I'm betting on the Android, but you never know.
Yeah.
As mentioned, we're going to be playing Mothership today. To be more specific, one of their so-called pamphlet modules, which is literally just one page front and back. You can get a surprising amount of mileage from those, which I'm hoping to show this time around. So let's get to it. You guys are the crew of a cargo ship. How you ended up here? Well, usually money. Research is expensive, parts are expensive. You're owned by the corporation from time to time. It's unfortunately a difficult world out there. You've been doing this for a few cycles now, so you do know each other. You have been part of the same ship for a while now. So you do have some bonds, at least. You wouldn't want to leave your buddies that often. But you will. We don't know. We'll find out. You've been traveling for 6 months so far, and it would be the case where all of the biologicals travel in cryopods, and the android gets left on his own to just keep an eye on the ship. These ships are mostly automatic, but they can't really dock on their own. So I do hope you had a good relationship with him before you went to sleep. Otherwise, somebody's waking up with a massive hangover. Having said that, your final stop before you're on shore leave for 2 weeks, well, 2 weeks after getting out of cryo, because space travel is very slow, is the mining colony of Ypsilon-14, where you're to deliver a set of supplies and pick up as much ore as you possibly can so the corporation can make money. And obviously, if you find any interesting samples, they're going to love the paycheck from that as well, if there are any, obviously. So we go to the inside of our ship, where our android Ash, if I don't get my names wrong, is sitting on one of the chairs. You get a beep coming from the computer of the ship, notifying you that you're in proximity of the asteroid, and you'll be there within a few minutes.
Beep, boop, beep. I'm going to wake up the other crew members. Beep, boop, beep.
Right, just to showcase how roles work, essentially, I want you to move over to one of the terminals there for the actual computers, not the terminal, sorry, the computer terminal on the ship, and just give me a role which you believe would work.
Well, I think that intellect is the going thing here.
And I do believe you have a skill in computers as well.
Yes, no, I've clicked on the computer thing.
And just give me a normal roll.
And I'm going to roll some dice here. I thought I rolled some dice. Did I not roll dice?
I'm not seeing them.
Oh, there we go.
Hold on. Let me try this again.
Yeah, we got him. We got him.
Oh, there it is.
It seems your arm is misbehaving slightly. So as you try to click the buttons, you just click to the side of them. Takes you a while. Get a bit frustrated with it, but eventually you do manage to enter the commands, and the pods just slowly start draining as the crew starts very slowly waking up with one of the worst hangovers they've had in a while. First to wake up would be Otto.
Fuck me, Ash. Did you get it wrong again?
I'm sorry. My arm was malfunctioning.
Oh, my head. We got to go to work already. Seems like I've only been asleep for a minute. God, this sucks.
John wakes up next.
Just groggily waking up, like eyes going out as he tries to stumble out of the cryo thing. It's like, ugh, nothing like a bad head to remind you you're alive, I guess.
Yep, Ash messed up again. When are we going to get a better robot?
Well,
when you can
just chuck it
afford
out the window.
And finally, Hugo, your pod finally drains. The door is slightly stuck, but with a bit of a push, it does open. The maintenance on these things is not that great. Obviously, the corporation is cutting corners wherever they possibly can.
Yes. I should go check the hyperspace computer and make sure that we're in the right place. But guessing by the floating asteroid on the screen, looks like we've made it to our destination. Is that correct, Ash?
Mother says we're in the correct place, yes.
Very good, very good. All right. Well, I'll just hop right out of this thing as long as the door doesn't hit me in the head, and then I just start puking all over the floor. I'm just barfing up all this liquid. I'm like, oh, I knew I shouldn't have drank that before I went in the cryo chamber. Ash, come clean this up.
At least it's all overtime, I suppose.
No.
Oh, well.
Right, I'm gonna go.
Something will come by and eat it. There's plenty of rats on this ship.
No, I'm gonna go
Yes,
and double
you-
check the computer just to make sure we are actually in the right location.
As you head to the front, you hear a second beep, which you know to be the comms console. It appears to be somebody hailing you from wherever you're facing, essentially. So from whatever station is on that asteroid.
Well, that won't be for me, will it? I'm just the teamster. I don't. I'm just here to dog's body, I guess.
All
Who
right.
is-
Let's go talk to him.
Okay, you click the comm button, which creates the connection. You hear a static hiss for a while until it stabilizes, and then you hear a female voice come over the comms. Unfortunately, I don't do voices. I'm too monotone for that, so you're going to have to settle for
No worries.
just what I've got. This is the station Ypsilon-14 aboard the mining colony. This is Sonia speaking. Vessel, we see you marked as Tempest based on your comm. Can you confirm your reason for being here, please?
Yes, Sonia, you have a very beautiful voice. But well, yes, we're here to acquire something, aren't we, gentlemen?
Yeah, whatever. Pick up supplies and then whatever else we can grab.
Yes.
Right,
That's
we
exactly
have you
what-
marked as dropping off some supplies. That checks out. If you make your way over to docking bay number 2, we will get you settled in.
Very good. I think I'm my character sheet. I show I'm master at, and I'm expert piloting. Is anybody else expert? Because maybe I'm the scientist and the pilot. I don't know, but apparently
Yeah,
I'm pretty good at it.
I'm expert in physics.
Okay,
I'm Sheldon
All right.
Cooper.
I
nice,
suddenly feel a bit down. I'm trained in everything and nothing else.
sweet. Because I got expert piloting, so maybe I need to
That's
hop in
that
the.
seems like your job.
Yeah.
I'll be the expert with the hot water and the bleach and the mop to clean up the
There you
little oopsie poop.
I
And
gotta
let's see if you
shine
actually
when I
crash the
can.
ship.
So I'm gonna hop in the pilot seat, grab the joysticks, and kind of guide us in. And I'll also beep and boop just like Ash did earlier. Exactly, I did that. So,
Okay, just to give you an idea of how roles work, you can choose any one of the associated main stats. So in your case, I'd say you'd probably want to use your intellect to determine the most appropriate path. So if you
Sure.
click on that, then you select
Excellent.
the skill, piloting, and give me a normal roll.
I like it. This is a pretty awesome mod. This works great. Okay. Alrighty.
And
That pretty
okay,
good?
it seems it's been a while since you've done this. As you switch, sit down on the controls, you're moving the yoke, it's not doing anything. You're getting closer and closer and closer, it's not doing anything. And then you see a big flashing red button above you. You forgot to turn off the autopilot, so you quickly slammed that to turn it off
I
and
had it
managed
set
to
on
veer
evil.
the ship. It is a bit of a bumpy landing, but you do manage to hit the landing pad, just about.
Oh, sorry about that, guys.
I thought you were meant to be an expert pilot. What's this?
That's what it says on my badge, but you know.
I'm not paid enough for this.
I'm a Southwest pilot.
Well, every landing you can walk away from is a good landing, at least.
That's right. No complaints. We're still in one piece.
It certainly works.
You're not cleaning up somebody else's puke.
Thanks, Ash. I'll check on your modules later and make sure that everything's in order. if you're run a diagnostics for you, bud.
Awfully good of you, but I think my modules are about as good as they're going to get with a replacement.
You say that, I do believe you do actually have a cybernetic diagnostic scanner as your random equipment.
Do I?
Funny enough.
Not
Yeah.
going to fix the fact that I'm a creaky old piece of shit.
Yeah. Take
There
that.
you go.
I've
That's
got
okay. No, this is the character. I'm gonna embrace this and roll with it.
cybernetic diagnostic scanner.
It is under items. You've
Scanning.
got weapons, and your items are just generic nonsense.
Okay.
Weapons is obviously self-explanatory.
I'm gonna scan him. Here we go. Ooh, it's
It
worth
We
is
find out he's riddled
bad.
with viruses.
It is absolutely dire. It's clear they've been cutting costs on the poor guy.
Oh,
The parts are long since their past shelf long past their shelf life. Some of them are mismatched from different models, but they've been just yanked together and they're somehow working. Who knows how? Pure sheer determination, most likely.
that's all right. On our way back from this trip, Ash, we're gonna stop and pick you up some power converters from Tashi Station. Everything will be fine, man.
It's awfully nice of you to say. I have my doubts. I'm a Series 3. It's very difficult to find parts for me, but it is good of you to say. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Maybe we can find a Series 4 next.
Yeah, that Series 4 surely got to be more useful than the Series 3 we've got.
He's perfectly fine. We'll just upgrade him.
Yeah, I wonder if they're a bit more efficient at clearing out your vomit.
Yeah. We'll get the squeegee upgrade.
As you continue joking around trying to get over whatever hangovers you have left, you hear the characteristic noise of your ship being yanked back into place by the platform, and then you hear metal clamps grabbing onto it, which you know are generally there to hold it in place in case something happens to the asteroid. And you hear a hiss coming towards your airlock, which you know is the extending arm from the station to just form a seal and pressurize so you don't have to do a spacewalk, essentially. It takes some time, but then you hear a bang on the airlock. Likely somebody's coming over to see if you guys are good to go.
Wow. Spent years practicing my G suits and anti-grav stuff, and not needed. Well, I guess we'll go and open the door because it doesn't seem like our android is making a very good butler today.
When does he ever?
Exactly. He's like 4
Feel
series.
free to make yourself useful.
I hear the 4 series are really good at the door opening.
Yeah, they're obedient. They do what you ask as well.
Yeah.
The newest 4 series are 100 years old.
With the third series being 200 years old. Just a
That's
small
correct.
upgrade.
Yeah. I'll open the door.
You go to the door, you grab the handle. It is very much a hearty piece of metal. Takes some yanking. You hear more hisses. The entire thing just creaks as it opens. But you do manage to open it. It saves enough oxygen on the way out, so you're good. And you see in front of you a woman, maybe 5 foot and a bit, dressed in a absolutely pristine miner's outfit with a pencil skirt, holding a clipboard, her hair tied back into a ponytail, and she appears to be slightly annoyed at something, but you don't quite know what. She appears to be tapping the clipboard with a pen as she's just waiting for you guys to open up.
Am I going to be surrounded by books all day?
Sorry about Hugo's piloting, but I'm going to sort of go into smarmy mode now. Because this is the highlight of my day, talking to someone that isn't in my crew. Are you, well, do we need to be on that form? Is there anything? You don't seem very happy to see us.
It's more you guys are a week late, and we were starting to run rather low on supplies at this point. So it's more just the sheer amount of paperwork we're both going to have to deal with to explain why you were so late.
Ash is our pilot, so I think it probably would be Ash's fault. I'll apologise on behalf of
Absolutely
our
not.
android.
Yes, Ash was the pilot. He was flying that thing. Absolutely. Terrible
Yes.
android.
Terrible.
Blame the
No,
android.
it's Hugo, actually. Hugo's the pilot. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. So
Wasn't me. What are you talking about?
basically, my plan is to absolve myself of any of the blame and deliberately push it onto everyone else in my crew.
Oh yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can do that.
I'm the most popular member of this crew, clearly. And a joy to work with.
Yes, I'm pretty sure we got here on time, but who knows how long it took for him to wake us up. His systems are a little slow.
Yes, understandable. Right, let's see. Luckily for you, we were having some issues with the automated miners as well. So it is going to take us a bit more time to fill up the final few crates with ore. And then we'll be able to start loading those. In the meantime, she looks back, gestures to beckon a couple of guys over. One appears to be fairly relaxed in posture, but is a fairly large guy. The other one is more lanky, appears to be grinning a bit too much. Who knows what is going on there? Morgan, Rai, could you help these gentlemen unload the supplies and get them settled into the canteen? Or rather the mess. Sorry, words. And if you guys would like to come in, we'll get that sorted for you.
Ah,
Is the bean
excellent.
sprout going to need help? Does he look capable? He's going to be able to carry stuff?
You notice on the side, essentially, if you look further in from the tunnel, because it is just maybe a 2-3 meter long tunnel, and then inside it opens into a much bigger space, and you notice there's a power welder to the side, which they appear to be getting ready to use.
All right. This seems like standard stuff to us. Yeah.
Yep, and you know that you need to get that unwelded, grab the signatures, and you can be on your merry way.
Ah, just a simple delivery mission. Glad they
Yep.
brought the scientist with them.
This is going to be short.
Nothing could go wrong.
Yeah. Do they want me to use the power loader? I don't mind. It's probably about the only joy that I have in my life.
You certainly can help them if you wish to. Otherwise, they'll just do it themselves. It is up to you.
Well, yeah,
I'm gonna go eat.
I'm going to go help them. Like, I'm not going to use a power loader, though. Why would I need to do that? I am pure muscle.
Right, certainly. So John and Otto are going to help.
I feel like John's going to embarrass me in front of this female, so I'm going to try and like kind of show off my power loading skills.
In the meantime, as you mentioned, you wanted to go towards the mess hall or canteen. And Hugo?
I said that I wanted to go there, but I don't
sorry.
know. I will try and entice Ash along with me. I'll say, "Hey, you want some food, right?"
I don't actually, but I'm happy to come with you.
All right, my friend. Let me make it up to you with some food.
Right. So as a group, you head in towards the power welder. John is carrying a big crate of medical supplies from the ship on into the massive workspace you can see. Essentially, as you walk in, it is a much taller room, probably 7 or 8 meters tall. It is very much industrial, rust everywhere, but it is obviously maintained. So it is managed chaos. You see cubbies on one side, which have different sorts of mining equipment, flashlights, overalls, radios, just the works you need to actually manage mining. On the left-hand side, there is more of that. On the far left corner, there's a cordoned off area, which appears to be much cleaner, and you do notice the distinct smell of disinfectants coming from it. Then, bang on in the middle of the room, you see a tracked elevator, one of those ones that are going down at 45-degree angles, essentially.
Okay.
And that is about all you can see from the moment. Sonia is writing something on her pad there. The two gents are more than happy to help you get into one of the power suits. Clearly, they don't want to do this, and if you're going to do it for them, they're not going to stop you.
Yeah, I can do this. I've got this. How hard can it be?
Because you're
You have
good
done
at
it
this,
before.
I would say you don't need
Possibly.
to roll if you don't wish to. Do be aware, rolling does give you stress if you fail, so it is up to you.
I'm pretty good at this. Our rolls have been quite low so far. Every roll's been a huge success, hasn't it?
So if you choose the appropriate stat from the top, and then click on one of them, it should open up another window.
Can I just use? Can I use my industrial equipment skill?
It would open. It would give you the option to use both. You essentially add a skill onto a stat, and
Yeah.
that's your total.
Yeah. So I guess I'm more using intellect, aren't I? Because it's not physical strength of messing with these power suits.
Oh, it depends how much the hydraulics are working on them.
Well, actually, it makes no difference. They're both at 46. Weirdly.
Chance.
Yeah. All right. What could go wrong? That looked like a 90 from where I was. So
That was a good
Yeah,
success.
it is a bit flaky in that regard. You get onto the power loader. It's a bit of an older model, but you're more than used to it. You strap in, and it is as if you're riding a bike. You start unloading the crates. That is not a problem. It's going to take you a couple of minutes to get the ones you need to get out. And then obviously you can start loading some of the cargo, but not all of it is good to go. So it would take some more time. In the meantime, John is still carrying more crates over on one side. And then Hugo and Ash, you guys enter a second room off to the left, which appears to be a central area kind of thing. There's multiple doors on all sides, which are roughly evenly set apart. So it seems like something like bunks maybe, or a crew quarters, something like that. You have another tunnel going on the left, from which you can distinctly smell food. And there is another tunnel going to the right, which smells of bleach and chlorine.
All right. Which way do you think we should go, Ash?
Well, you said you wanted to eat, so we should perhaps head for the food smells. However, I am interested in the amount of
chlorine.
cleaning that seems to have been done here recently. It seems a little bit at odds with the way the rest of the station looks.
Sounds good. You know that I'm always up for a little exploration, so if you want to check that out later, I'll go with you. But yeah, let's go see if we can find anybody in the mess hall. Sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. I'm with you.
As you head towards the mess hall, you overhear some quiet voices. Appears to be a male and a female. It is somewhat hushed, but you do catch some words. You hear something about Mike going missing yesterday and nobody having seen him anywhere and not seeing any logs of where he's gone. And as you get closer, the voices just stop, and it's probably just because of the echo from the boots. So they heard somebody coming, essentially.
I'll just kind of wave. Hello. Welcome. Or wait, you should welcome us. Hello, nice to meet you.
As you fully around the corner, you wave, you see a larger woman compared to Sonia. She appears to be wearing miner's clothes, but these ones are actually used. She's rather burly, and she's sitting across from a smaller gent who also appears to be wearing brewer's clothes. Both of them do appear to be a bit grim, but when they notice you, they cheer up a bit. Oh, hello. Are you guys the new delivery?
Yes, we are. This is my colleague, Ash. He is a highly
Nice to meet you.
sought after piece of machinery. Top of the line. I pat him on the back. The sparks fly out. No.
The top of my line, anyway.
The top of his line.
Yeah, you don't see many androids around these parts. Unfortunately, they're too expensive to maintain.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Well, my name is Dana. I'm the head driller over here. And this is Kantaro. He's one of the welders.
Nice to meet all of you. I'm Hugo. I'm a scientist.
Ah, like the one that came not long ago. And you just see Kantaro just wave at Dana to just stop.
Oh, there was another scientist here.
Yes, one arrived not long ago, but don't concern yourself with that. It's nothing to worry about.
Did they leave? Did they
If
take
you're
off?
both scientists, you must have lots to talk about.
Yes.
You
I would
should
love
find him.
love to meet another scientist.
Yeah, he's a bit of a recluse.
Ah,
Kantaro just leans back, clearly not happy that Dana's speaking, but just doesn't stop her at this point. She turns more towards you. Yeah, I think it was a Dr. Geo something. I can't remember at this point. He arrived about 5 weeks ago, but he hasn't left his ship a lot at all. Barely anybody's seen him. Not much of a talker, that guy.
maybe we should go over to his ship. Is it docked here? We could go say hello.
Oh yeah, he's in docking bay. Which one was it? I think it was number 1. Yes, number 1.
Ah, what docking bay are we in? Ash? I have no idea.
Number 2. We were
Number
in
two?
Bay 2.
Oh, we're practically neighbors. Perfect.
In the meantime, John, you're still carrying, but it's mostly gone at this point. Otto's carried most of the bigger stuff, so you've got a nice big pile of supplies to one side. The containers with ore, which are good to go, have already been piled onto the ship, so you guys are basically done with the loading bit. What do you want to do?
That was easy.
Did the woman look at me once?
Not at all.
Oh, I need
Just look at me.
Yeah, she's
She
just
was
staring
too
at
busy
John.
with the paperwork.
Yeah.
Gain
That's
one
like-
stress.
You do
Yeah,
notice that essentially on the clipboard it's like a pile of probably like 50 or 60 pages, and she's just going through them one by one.
Yeah, I'm going to give John a nudge with the elbow of the power loader to knock him out the way. Right. Is there anything? Because we're here to pick up some stuff as well, aren't we? If we could.
Or-
Yes. The
So,
ore
yeah.
crates.
Yeah, so I'm going to start loading the ore crates then onto our ship.
Yep, you've gone through some of them at this point already, so you can leave it as is for now. No need to worry about that for now. The other 2 that are still left, you can see are being filled from the auto miners to the side. So it's going to take a couple of hours to get those filled up as well.
Okay, so
Is there like military training, like security instincts coming? Anything odd about the packages? Like, would we be checking them as they come in?
It would be... I mean, you can certainly check. You're not seeing anything special, but it's very much nondescript metal crates, which are half open, so you can open them if you wish to. When you investigate them, which is not a problem, nobody's stopping you or anything, you notice it is ore. It is darker in color, so it's basically black rock with silver inlays inside it, essentially.
Well, it looks like rocks. That's what we're looking. So
So we're trading food for rocks. Nice.
Calm down, settlers of Catan.
right,
Anybody
Guess
got
I'll-
some brick.
yeah, unclip myself out of the power suit if I've got a couple of hours to kill, and suggest to John that we'll go and join the others with food.
sounds like a plan.
Right, this would be happening essentially as you guys are chatting, so you hear more footsteps coming from behind into the quarters and towards the mess. As you turn around, you obviously see Otto and John coming up to you guys, so the group is together once more. You see the larger woman give you guys a wave, obviously being a bit more welcoming now.
Are we getting food or just standing in a corridor like idiots?
Yes, ash out all our food, or is there anything left?
Well, I think we probably delivered some of their food, right? That's probably some of the supplies. We could walk in with like a crate and be like, "Hey, look what we brought for you. Are you glad we showed up?" You know, or something like that.
You can if you wish to.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
fairly standard in terms of kitchens. It's got a reheater and a rehumidifier on the side because obviously this thing needs to survive for a long time. The meals are mostly prepackaged stuff, but they do taste somewhat decent once they're humidified and just reheated.
Nice.
But it's space. You can't really do too much about it.
Yes.
Good old MREs. Takes me back.
Who's ready for some dehydrated cream corn?
Oh, am I ever?
I put the cream back in your corn, especially.
Oh my goodness.
I'm not sure I want it now.
That's right. I think that I'm going to go with another. All right, so I'll just start passing out. I'll grab one of the crates of our food that we brought, kind of set it in the middle of the mess hall, and just start stocking their refrigerators or whatever they have. And they say, yes, we brought this from our ship, so you should be nice to us.
As you bring in the crate, you see the larger chap clearly be a bit more smiley about things. He gets up, gets closer, and as he gets closer, you do notice he does rather smell. Clearly, he hasn't showered in a while, but he happily takes one of the crates off of you, helps you set it down, and just shows you how the humidifiers work over there, because they're a bit of an older model.
Oh, yes. Thank you for the help. Yes. Appreciate it.
Not a problem at all.
All right.
Help yourself.
Do I notice that he smells worse than everybody else, or is everybody kind of...
Everybody who's remotely close to you two would notice it. It is fairly audible. It is an aura, if you will.
Ah. We'll call you Stinky. No, I don't. But
So
yeah,
you
I'll
sit
I'll
down.
just be polite about it. I'll say thank you and try to hold my breath a little bit and power through.
Just
Yeah, after
pretend,
showing you, just wanders off.
pretend you're at a convention, Bill. You know, treat it like
That's right. That's right. Lord knows we've powered through a DM game.
Don't eat your food next to the Magic the Gathering players.
Other games are available.
That's right. But I'll go ahead and stock the shelves. We'll sit down, we'll grab a table and start passing out to everybody. I'll even give Ash MRE and we'll sit down and eat, and we'll try. I would think that Ash would appreciate being treated as one of the crew, and despite my many comments to the contrary.
I am one of the crew.
That's right. That's what I said.
Looking over at Ash's food, I'm just going you're going to eat that, or can I have it?
You're a real boy. So
I got some bad news. For a quick turnaround, we're going to be here for a few more hours because they're still filling 2 more crates.
Oh, that's all right. Ash and I were going to go check out the rest of this place and kind of do some exploring. So
Really?
I'm not
if they-
actually going to eat, but I did bring the hot peppers if you wanted to spice yours up a little bit.
nice.
If the whole of this station smells like the guy that was just with us, I don't think I want to go anywhere else. I think I'm just going to sit back on the ship.
Well, you could probably strap on an air recycler and put some Febreze in there, and we'll be good to go.
I have got an exosuit. I could put that on.
There you go. Yeah.
Hey, as you guys are chatting, you hear a distinct noise coming from the corridor. It appears to be high heels, just clacking onto the metal.
You see the obvious excitement of Otto. He kind of sits up all excited when he hears the high heel shoes.
It's the stinky guy in high heels.
Oh.
Luckily, it is not the stinky guy. It is Sonia once more, who comes over to your table and puts a couple of papers on the empty spot next to your food, and she just takes a seat on the empty seat. Right, I've done all the paperwork on my side, but we do have a small problem other than the delay in the ore.
Great. Sounds fantastic.
She turns around the papers and pushes them towards you. You notice it's a standard transfer over form which is very much just par for the course with your company, that you've actually done what you were meant to do, and that your ship can be released from the station. You see that it's signed from the admin side, but you see the signature from the lead engineer is missing.
I wouldn't recommend signing that until the engineer has.
Or we've actually loaded the last 2 crates on. We can't sign for something we haven't received yet. I realise I've spoken a bit harshly to this lady, and I try to soften my voice slightly.
Oh, no, it's quite all right. I've still not done the form for you guys. This is just to release your ship. The problem is our lead engineer, Mike, how should I put it? Based on company policy, it has not been 48 hours yet, so he's technically not missing, but he has been gone for 24 hours now, and we don't know where he is.
Oh, that's not good. I did hear some murmurings as Ash and I were approaching about the possibility of a Mike being missing, but now knowing that he's your lead engineer and we have to have his signature in order to leave, this is rather problematic.
How
Should
can
we
you go
perform-
missing on an asteroid?
Should we
Yeah,
perform a
How
A
big
mic
is this
check?
asteroid?
We need to perform a mic check.
We do.
Come on.
One,
The
2, 2.
In terms of size, the asteroid is not too big. It is probably, in terms of the station itself, it's 6 rooms or so, which are maybe 10 by 10 at most. So it is fairly small in that regard. And it
Have you
does go
checked
down
that?
into the mines.
Okay, so unless he's gone invisible or he was tiny.
Yeah, is he a little guy?
No, he's rather...
Ah. Well
And you
then.
said there was mines where they're mining the ore. Could he? Have you checked down there?
Yes, we sent a couple of our crew down there, but we couldn't actually find them in the actively excavated areas. And we see 0 logs in the airlocks for him leaving anywhere.
Do you have cameras that are possibly set to record in that area that we could look through the logs and find anything, any of his... Surely you have security cameras in the station that are monitoring the crew and anyone making their way around the station, right?
I believe her name is Sonia, not Shirley.
Yes.
It is quite alright. It is a common misconception. Yes, technically we do have cameras, but the drives that the video is recorded on malfunctioned long ago, and we're still waiting for the resupply from the company. They
Oh,
record about 2 minutes.
wonderful.
This is going down a very slippery slope of security lapses, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
Well, come on now. It's clearly not going to be Sonia's fault, though, is it?
Space OSHA is going to be pissed.
Luckily, we've already bribed them. They do look the other way quite a bit. But yes, I do see the problem now. I have complained to the advisors about it, but they have yet to really respond. It's only been about 3 years. The usual wait time is about 5.
Very good.
Is there any chance he could have gone off the asteroid and like spacewalks or anything like that?
Could you have checked out a ship?
No, we only have 2 docking bays. Docking bay 1 is taken up by one of the scientists who's researching the asteroid, and docking bay number 2 is obviously your ship. And there was nothing on the airlock logs either.
Maybe he's hanging out with the scientist.
Portions of the mine. Fissures, things
There's
like
not
that.
too many of those. We tend to open up passages in a very structured way, because otherwise we risk structural integrity damage to the asteroid.
Well, he has to be somewhere, doesn't he?
Very good.
Yes, and unfortunately we've not been able to find him, and we are short-staffed, so we are focusing on getting you guys' cargo prepared. So I was hoping that you might be of some assistance in that regard.
Do we
Would
get
you be able to take a look?
Might I inquire about the deep cleaning of a couple of parts of the place here? I noticed the smell of bleach and soap, which seems like an awful lot of cleaning compared to the rest of your facility.
Maybe
We
everyone
do
on
tend
the ship
to
like Hugo.
We do tend to keep the medical area, which is that cordon off section in the workspace you saw, quite clean, because obviously we don't want to infect any wounds. Not that there's any wounds, no. And our washrooms tend to be a bit cleaner, but obviously we do try to maintain the station as much as we can. And you obviously notice she does not smell at all compared to the other guy. She does have a faint smell of violets, essentially.
Could you let that dude borrow your shower? Yeah.
And some violets.
What was his name, by the way? The very helpful gentleman with the fragrance.
Oh, Kantaro, yes. He hasn't been feeling well recently, so he hasn't had the opportunity to. He's been off his shift for a few days.
That explains it. He has the downtown pushdowns. I get it. All right.
So you want us to look round all these rooms and see if we can find him? Can you confirm for sure? I suppose they can't even confirm for sure, because at least I can go and spacewalk, I suppose.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, you certainly can. I will give you some access to our computer systems, so you can take a look and see what logs we have.
I think we should do that, and I think that we should probably go pay our scientist friend a visit. They said he hasn't come out of his ship, though. Is that true, or?
Oh, Dr. Giovanni, yes, he is fairly reclusive, but there's not much I can do. His access is higher than mine.
Oh, really? He's okay.
so you haven't managed to check his ship then at all?
Is he
I
also
have.
sneaky?
Yeah, I've got no control. I can't check anything there, no.
Well, we could go knock on the door and see if we can talk to the gentleman. I'd like to talk to him scientist to scientist, and perhaps Mike is on board, hanging out.
You're a scientist. He's a scientist. You should be able to work something out.
That's right. Doctor.
And failing that, I think our John might be able to just, barge past him and go and take a look at the ship.
Let's do this.
You can certainly give it a go, yes.
All the things.
If you excuse me, I do have quite a bit of paperwork to do, and I might actually need to get started on the missing persons reports to the company as well. So if you need me for anything, you can find me in the central bunk room. I'll be in my quarters there.
Very good.
Bunk room, you say? I think to myself.
Perhaps you could get Otto a copy of that report once you're finished.
I will be sure to do so, yes.
Right, computer first then, I guess, boss. Let's go and see what's going on in these logs.
You notice there's basically a terminal in every room. It is a bog standard computer, CRT with a keyboard, essentially.
Nice.
So when you're ready, we can switch over.
Nice.
It is interactable, so just tell me what you want to do with it.
This is very Fallout. Love it.
Yes, it very much is. So let's go with the UA, and this is what you can see.
Oh, let's guess maps first.
Yeah, let's look at that map. That's cool. All right.
Oh, this so reminds me of my childhood.
Dan's
never seen anything as bad as this before.
So
you will see this. So this has been uploaded to your own terminal, so you will see it when we go back to the VTT. This is where you get the map, essentially.
Cool.
Okay.
Go for it.
So we're C currently, yeah? Mess hall?
Yes.
Yep.
You're in the mess hall.
Okay. Why the airlocks different colours? Any particular reason?
It would be locked and unlocked.
Uh,
So
Okay.
the airlock to dock one's locked anyway, so...
yeah,
Okay.
that's all right. We'll go. Maybe there's some way we can knock or communicate. We'll
Well,
head over that way.
at least he can't escape if he has got this person.
Yeah.
We might want to send Contaro to F.
Yes, we'll say. Head to the washroom, Kentaro. Get that stank off.
You can certainly try.
Let's back up the screen and see what else we can find out here.
Yeah.
True. Yes. Let's just go through the list. Yeah.
Diagnostics. That sounds interesting.
Ooh. Oh, airflow is only 82.4%. We need to check the crew quarters vents for a blockage. Maybe Mike's stuck in the vents.
The
Well,
showers also being one day broken.
Oh,
a light
that's probably
going
why.
missing.
That's why Kentaro stinks. Can't take a shower.
I love your leap of if he's gone missing, he must be shoved in the vent.
Yeah.
Somebody put him in the vents.
When in doubt, check the vents.
Yeah.
Said he was a burly guy. He might have been trying to do the whole crawling through the vents. Die Hard
He's got to
style.
cover himself in oil.
Yeah, yeah, like a peeping Tom.
Where does the water come from?
You're asking Sonia, or
I'm not sure who to ask. Sonia went back to her quarters. I will query the terminal.
the terminal
the shower's
does
not
not.
working. Where does the water come from?
Well, you see, Ash, have you seen the first 2 minutes of Waterworld? Anyway.
Just think of it as a massive tank that's excessively pressurized.
Okay. Well,
right.
on to schedule then.
Okay.
Tempest would be you guys' ship, and you would assume this is probably the scientist.
Ah. Heracles.
And then Key Largo came and left a few days ago, yeah?
That is 3 months ago, almost.
Okay. Oh, okay, yeah. Right, okay.
It's year, month, and then day.
Right, okay, yeah. Let's check
Just
the
that
roster.
comes.
Yeah, let's see who we've got.
Sorry, bedtime for the munchkin.
I like how 10's just, it's like they normally work in teams of 10.
Always.
Available. Not
I need better glasses.
I can zoom in a bit, probably.
I'm reading this. I can't even log straight into it. I have to read it through StreamYard. So,
Is that better?
yeah, that's better.
I'll just zoom them in as I go.
So who's missing?
It would
Mike.
be Mikhail,
Lead
engineer.
Lead engineer. Yeah.
Miguel.
So I feel like there's only really two options here. He's either on the ship with the scientist or he's down the mine. He has to be one of those two places. He's not hiding in the other 5 rooms.
We'll just use the process of elimination. Let's start at the ship because that's easiest, and then
I think that the scientific method is definitely something that will make you very happy. So let's do that.
I agree. I concur.
Let's check the comms and controls
you're a very
first, though. Let's see what we can do. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, we can hail the ship. Let's hail his ship then. We can talk
Yeah,
to him.
let's do it. No.
Oh,
It
that was
appears to be
helpful.
unresponsive.
Let's hail our ship. See if there's anyone on our ship, because that'd be weird.
Well, that would be upsetting.
Oh,
Ooh.
hey.
It connected, but there is no response.
Oh, so it's not even connected to his ship.
It's because I'm not in there. Flying
No.
the ship.
His ship's not connecting for some reason.
He may have closed down communications.
Yeah.
We can go try the manual route and knock on the door.
And finally, the final section.
Oh, let's turn the showers on, guys. Malfunctioning.
So it's only 5.
we should check on shower 5 then.
Can you click on it? Can we do anything? Control it from here? Or is it completely...
You can turn them on, yes.
Oh,
Very good.
turn them all on. Maybe he'll take a hint.
Turn on shower. Well, yeah, there we go. That's fine.
You said all of them? They're on.
Perfect. That's exactly.
Maybe he'll get the hint.
Let's open all the airlocks.
Let's not do that.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay, that's good. It's like opening the door on an aeroplane. You're not allowed.
Sonia's gonna love that you're messing with the airlock function. You're
What about
already
that?
best friends.
What about the hydroponics?
Ooh.
Okay.
Right. Well,
You can turn it on if you wish to, obviously, but
Yeah.
and that would be all on the terminal.
That'll be it. Okay. Ship first, then, I guess.
well, actually, now that you've turned on all the showers, let's go look at the showers and see if we've created a havoc situation. Because I get a little nervous when we.
It's on the way, so...
We might want to scramble back here and turn them off. I get a little.
We just get
Loose
a
things
little
like
bit closer. It's like the fucking Chamber of Secrets flood.
That's the kind of stuff my kids do. They just like create havoc and then run away.
Right, I've updated your map, so you can now see the full map once more.
Yes. Awesome.
So you don't have to run to the terminal, you've got it on your PDA kind of things.
Yeah. Okay.
On our Pip Boys.
At this point, it can be a Pip Boy, yes.
I've got a Pip Boy. Heck yes. Let's head down to F real quick since it's right next door and check on these showers. Is that okay? Or
You're really hoping for nipples, aren't you?
I'm just hoping that we didn't blow up the ship already. I don't know.
Not a problem. So you're going to head down into B and down into F. There appears to be nobody in B at the moment. There is one room as you're heading down, essentially on your left-hand side, which is the right-hand side on the map, which is slightly ajar. The room seems to be a bit bigger, and you notice Sonia sitting on a desk in there, just through a crack in the window, if that's what you're doing. And you continue down into F, the washrooms. You notice that it is a series of showers and toilets in different cubicles. The showers are cordoned off, so they can be closed. Toilets can be closed as well. And there's a divider in the middle, essentially. Okay. You notice 4 of the showers are on, and the water is going down into the drains. However, you notice shower 5, or what you assume is shower 5, as per the terminal, has been absolutely destroyed and vandalized. It looks as if somebody's absolutely torn it to shreds with a crowbar.
Okay,
if
we
you
didn't turn
have
that
a better
one
idea.
on, right? Or did we?
Yeah, we couldn't, could we? I reckon it's a Contaro guy. He's so against washing. But,
I feel like we should have a closer look at this shower.
All right, get in there, Android.
I'm going to mouse over all of the parts that glow.
Right, so you want to take a better look. You notice that as you look, you notice it is basically been absolutely destroyed. And it doesn't seem as if it was done by a man at all. But give me a intelligence check for, let's see.
So it was done by a woman. Is that what you're saying?
I'd say something much, much stronger. Possibly a gorilla.
John did
it. Just straight intellect?
If you think any skill would apply, you can add it.
Oh, sorry.
You stare at it, and it doesn't really seem to be giving you any other things, but as you place your hand against it, it slips slightly, and you notice that there is a handprint in it, essentially. So as if somebody just slammed their hand in there, into the metal.
Into the metal.
Of the shower.
Well, that's, gentlemen, handprints in metal are not normal.
I would say that is a true statement. Can I use my cybernetic diagnostic scanner to see if I can find anything else out?
You can certainly take a look, but I don't think you're going to see much more. Essentially, imagine the shower head is ripped off, there's gouges everywhere, there's that handprint in the metal, and it just cannot dispense any more water at all.
Nice. I also
Is
noticed I have
the-
duct tape, so I could probably fix it.
Is the handprint like a dent in the metal wall, or is it?
Yes, as if somebody pressed down on the metal and it went into the metal.
Could I try just to see how much potential force it would need to take, just to try and judge it if it seems normal?
You
quote unquote?
certainly can, yes. You place your hand against it, and based on feeling, this is similar metal to a spaceship hull. You start pressing down, the thing is not moving at all.
You're not very
yikes.
smart, are you?
All right. Well, we've got a superhuman strength something on board, and it looks to be humanoid, so we can use that information for our search. Maybe Mike was really strong, and I don't know. Now, where were the areas that it said the vents, something was stuck in the vents? There were
It mentioned the crew quarters events
quarters?
were
okay.
having issues.
Do you guys? All right, we'll do that later. Let's go where you guys want to go. Where do you
Well,
guys,
let's do it. Well, the vents is on the way there, isn't it?
is it okay?
Yeah.
All right.
We're in F, so if we go into B,
Yeah, let's
the
look.
quarters.
Take a peek real quick.
yeah. See if we can
As you
find
head into B,
what's shoved in there.
you start looking for the vents and notice it's a hanged ceiling kind of deal. So it's just tiles,
Okay.
which you can find a way to essentially just push away, and you can take a look up top to see if there's anything of interest up there.
Yeah, let's do that.
I'll take a look.
Right, there's a table there with a couple of chairs, you can use that, or you can prop each other up. Essentially, it is up to you.
My trust in my compatriots is low enough that I think I might use the table.
Right, you move over the table, push it off, and you pop your head in to take a look. You notice it is somewhat dusty, but it doesn't seem to be that dusty. But you do notice something interesting. Say you're roughly in the middle of the room, essentially, because that's where the table was. Towards the northern side, towards the mess hall, slightly to the right, you notice that there's something on one of the tiles. From what you can see from here, it resembles a revolver, and there's something square next to it, but you can't tell what from here.
Sorry, did you say revolver?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, let's move the table under that tile, and we'll see if we can't just lower the tile down gently.
Yeah.
You notice it's essentially just in front of one of the quarters, so the door is
Each
slightly left ajar. You don't know. You didn't
Okay.
check the computer for that. No, you did. Sorry. It appears to be Mike's room.
Do any of us have weapons right now, or are we all unarmed?
You do have whatever's in your inventory.
Okay.
One of us is a weapon. That's not.
I also have a
Right.
weapon, which is great.
Yeah. Well,
I have a
Ash,
screwdriver.
if you've been watching Alien Earth and you've seen the cyborg guy on that, his hand can turn into like
I am not that cybernetic organism.
oh dang it. That would be cool if you were.
Too outdated. Too
It's
old.
not cooler if you were, man. Anyway,
You're in charge of my upgrades, not me.
that's right. I better get that on the list.
Right.
But Dan,
As
you
you
said
keep chatting,
you've
you
got
move
one.
across.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So let's take that ceiling tile down very carefully, very slowly.
Right. You
Delicate.
take the ceiling
Painful.
tile, and you notice it's a revolver. The chamber is full, and it does have full 6 bullets, so it is fully loaded. And the other thing you notice is that there is a cassette tape next to it, which appears to be, one moment, I believe it was yellow in color. Yes, it is a yellow cassette.
This is all evidence.
None of the other people were armed, were they, that we saw?
No.
I'm gonna pass the revolver to my military friend.
Yeah.
And
more guns.
I feel like we should just put this ceiling tile back up and not mention this at all.
I'm going to grab that tape, though.
Becomes necessary. Here, by all means, take it.
Yes, I think we should play this and find out.
It's gone all Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's right.
Right. John has a second revolver now. I've added it to your inventory. The cassette is not an item in the game per se, but you do have it, so you can play it if you wish to.
Oh, he already had a revolver? Well, fuck.
Yeah.
No. Somebody else needs to have a gun. Sorry, I didn't realize he already had a gun.
Oh, you don't want me to dual wield them?
No, well,
Guns akimbo.
Can somebody else usefully use the 6-shooter? Do we have a budding Billy the Kid that would?
I think we should change John's surname from Doe to Wick.
Mike,
Let him have both.
I don't believe I'm very combat oriented, but one of you guys could definitely take it. I think.
I've got one. So.
Oh, you've already got one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no. We'll leave it with Mr. Wick.
That's fine. You want to dual wield them? That's cool.
I have a screwdriver. I'll be fine.
Yeah. I've got a.
You're an android. You can't die, right?
Who knows? In this setting, maybe.
So,
this is like a mining colony,
isn't
isn't it?
Antique as a cassette player. That's.
You noticed one in the. You noticed one in the mess hall.
Let's go over to the mess hall and fire it up.
I feel like this is a moment where we should get very sophomoric, and we all need to be like crowded together in the boys' room, listening to this cassette player where nobody else can hear us.
Smoking a pipe.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Okay, so do you want to grab the cassette tape player and move somewhere else, or just play there?
Yes, let's go somewhere. Let's go somewhere a little bit more private.
Should we go onto our own ship? That's out of the way, and we can shut the door.
Yeah, because
We're going back that way anyway. Sure.
Yeah, we need to check what's going on with this other ship, because it's weird that we tried to hail him and he hasn't answered either.
Right, so first things first, you go in there, grab the cassette player, and nobody seems to really mind. They're just happily eating and discussing things. From what you can overhear, it is just assorted nonsense, nothing mentioning Mike or anything going wrong in any way. Just NPC dialogue, if you will. You head back through the quarters, head back through the work area, and head on to your ship. You can lock the door if you wish to, but it is fairly far away from everything, so not many people would be able to hear anything, if anything at all. Up to you whether you want to seal it or not.
Yes.
Oh. Now you've mentioned it like that, we think we do.
Yeah. It's like somebody's got to walk in right when we're getting to the part that's important.
I'm sorry, Dave. I would like to close the blast door.
Yeah. Let's close the door real quick.
Okay, no problem. You close the door. It locks into place. You're still using the station's oxygen, not your own, because you're still connected, but that's fine.
Sounds good.
You prop the cassette player onto a table kind of place you've got in the crew area of your own ship. You press the eject button and notice there's already a blue cassette tape in there.
I guess we should play the tape that's in there first, I guess.
Yeah, let's play both of them.
Right, let's go with the blue one first. If the volume is too loud, I apologize. That is the blue cassette tape.
Good taste in music.
It's like my favorite song. It's my high school band.
After a while, you just stop it, eject it, take it out, and notice on it, so there in kind of marker, kind of pen, is written Sonia's mixtape.
Ah.
Yeah.
That's from back when I was in Hugo Lewis in the News.
She's growing on me in certain parts.
Why in the world would Sonia's mixtape be hidden in the ceiling next to a revolver?
No, it wasn't. That was the tape that was already in the cassette player.
Yeah, that was in there.
Sorry,
So we stole Sonia's tape player.
So we've all done that. We've all worked with someone that
So,
had a horrible take
Otto,
to her.
do you have a mixtape you want to leave her? A little present from you to her?
I'll make her one.
You
Yeah, I'll
could
make her
just
one.
slip that in there, and we could leave it back in the mess hall for her.
Yeah.
Perfect.
In the meantime, you're
Just with
switching
me
over.
breathing.
Jesus.
Yeah. Let's
It's gonna
switch
be
tape.
Otto's Hot Summer Nights mixtape.
You switch over the tapes, and you hear there's static right at the start, and then it actually kicks in.
This is Mike. I'm not okay. Something is wrong. The water. I don't know. I can't stay up here for long. I broke the shower. I told Sonia it was an accident, but it's the water. I don't think it likes the water. I'm going back into the mine. I need quiet. Oh God, I don't know. Please fix me. I don't know what's happening.
I gotta say, I liked Sonia's mistake.
I like
way more.
Yeah.
I would just like to take this moment to point out that I am the only person here who didn't rehumidify food and eat it.
Oh God. Did he say it doesn't like the water or it's the water?
It doesn't like the
doesn't.
water.
Didn't like the water, so I think
Okay, the water's a good thing. The water's a good thing.
No, never mind then.
Yeah,
It's the series 3 oral things are not wonderful.
So I think we should just forge Mike's signature and leave.
Oh,
That's what
no.
I think we should do.
Yeah,
Did you,
I agree.
None of this is our problem.
Did we bring the super soakers with us?
guys,
Yes.
I'm gonna say this right now, and I don't know if you've put 2 and 2 together yet, but with my scientific mind, I just decided that Kintaro might be our suspect number 1 because he is
Doesn't
avoiding
like
the showers and he stinks really bad. And if he's avoiding the showers and they don't like water, let's go talk to him.
This
If
brings
you're
me
not
back full
bothered by the
circle to
smell.
my super soaker question.
So
If you're bothered by the smell, we could just force him to have a squatty shower.
That's right. And if he doesn't like it, then he's the problem.
Yeah.
are we not concerned that Mike managed to physically break the shower with his fist?
We don't know that was Mike. It could have been Stinky.
Yeah.
It
But
could have been a
that
thing.
was Mike's voice, wasn't it?
Yes.
That's what was the conclusion.
I think he said this is Mike, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he said, "I've broken the shower," and you looked at the shower, and the shower was broken with a hand, wasn't it?
Did he say he'd broken it? I didn't hear that bit.
Well, he
This
said
is
he went
Mike.
to
I'm
mine.
not okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't stay up here for long. I broke the shower.
Oh, okay.
I told Sonia it was an accident, but it's the water. I don't think it likes the water.
So somehow he.
What is it?
He just because he said he broke the shower doesn't mean he's the one who left the super deep handprint in the ship's hull dense metal.
Yeah. What do we
That's
think
what
broke
it
the
is.
shower? Did we have a look?
It's probably Mike.
No.
Well,
as
there's
in
a handprint.
Yeah. Was it like a fist break, or was it broken with something like a crowbar or something? Could we
I
work
thought
that
he
out?
said it was a handprint, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a handprint, but the other damage could have been from something else.
Yeah. Okay, 2 choices. Well, go and speak to Stinky. Go to the mine. I think Stinky. Do we want to know, or we just leave? We could just leave.
Why don't we go
Yeah,
back
I
to
mean,
the-
on the angle of just leaving, there was another engineer, Rosa. If the lead engineer's not present, couldn't we just get them to sign it?
Are you John Wick or John Doe?
Talking about other scientists here.
So, like,
One
the
is
only
Dr.
reason
J.
that we
Watt.
can't leave is because he hasn't signed it. But can we actually just like close? We're in the closed door, right? We're in our ship.
Yeah.
We,
Just, like,
we don't
detach
have all the
the
ore
layer.
yet. We haven't been paid yet. That's the problem.
No, we need to. And I can't really leave Sonia here to this mystery, can we?
Now, I will also, I would like to point out dispassionately, gentlemen, that if there's some kind of problem with the scientist in his ship, We could also possibly, I suppose, arrange to acquire his ship when we leave. It's not necessarily without self-interest to check on the welfare of the scientist.
Then I'd be known as Admiral Hugo. We'd have 2 ships.
See, with more than one ship. That's correct.
That's right.
You also have a bit of a flashback to a sound of metal clamping onto your ship.
Oh yeah, we're kind of stuck.
Yeah, we're
Give us a
maglocked.
spacesuit.
My computer skills could get us out of anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we want to go to the mine first? I've got a torch. Or do you want to go and
I
speak
really
to?
think that we should talk to that scientist really quickly. and
Yeah,
figure
he's
out-
right next to
Yeah,
us.
Let's do scientists first. Good plan.
Let's go talk to him real quick, and if he doesn't answer the door, we'll be right off to the mines.
Right, so you open your lock again, head down, head into the workspace area. You notice that there's
Oh, before we
One-
go anywhere else,
Mhm.
should we suit up?
Why
How's
would
it
we
suit?
suit up? The air's fine, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Now that we know
No,
there's-
we're going down into the mine. I wonder if maybe we should be suited up.
that's a good idea, Ash, especially because now we might be in a hazmat situation, judging by the possibility of contamination here.
Well, and my concern is for the safety of my fleshy compatriots here. So yeah, I think that suiting up sounds like a grand idea.
Good plan.
All right. Do we have suits? That's a good
I-
question.
I do.
Do you? Dang it, I don't
I
think
have a
I
suit.
do.
There's
Uh,
a set of seats on the side, so as you start getting ready, essentially, on the left-hand side, directly next to Dock 1, there's a set of racks with suits. You start heading over there to suit up, and then suddenly you hear a scream coming from Area B, the quarters area. It appears to be a female scream.
Uh-oh.
I went all feminine then with my voice. What happened to that?
I'm going to put my suit on before I go over there because I don't care how loud somebody's screaming. I'm getting that hazmat suit on.
I don't find
I'll
clipboards attractive, so I'm gonna also finish suiting up.
Yeah.
I'll rush over then. If someone's screaming, I guess I've got to do something.
Yeah, I'm going with John.
Otto and John have got this.
There was no other female.
I'm gonna
listed
make sure my foam gun is loaded.
on the
There
crew,
was
there?
Dana and Sonia.
Okay. Oh, so it's 50-50 whether I'm interested in saving them now. Oh,
Put both
You
those
haven't met Donna
handguns
yet,
to
though, have
good
you?
use.
yeah, could you imagine if I get the wrong one? I've run all that way and it's the wrong one.
I think with a feminine scream that it's really sort of verging on Sonya. I think that the big lady might have been a more manly scream.
Like a bullfrog.
What if it's stinky? He
Sure.
just screams like a woman.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to go with John.
Right, 2 of you are suiting up, 2 of you run towards B. As you enter B, you see directly opposite the entrance, so where Sonia's quarters is, you notice she's curled up next to the door, just as if trying to shield herself from something. And you see on the left-hand side, there is half of a leg just on the floor.
What the fuck?
Half
What?
of a leg.
Can I please get a sanity check from the 2 people who just got in there?
I
So
don't
did you
know.
say half
I'm
a leg or half a
I'm
leg?
suiting up now. I've changed my mind. I'm suiting up.
I'm sorry, Dave.
Um,
It's too late to suit up.
Could I
Do we-
perhaps add my military training, or is that not possible?
Not for these checks, no.
Didn't
You've
think
seen
so.
some stuff, but just a random leg sitting there is not common.
Oh, look at you!
I just
rolling
made it.
there.
I just made it.
Nice.
Oh, I couldn't have failed that much worse. could I?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Wow, Adrian,
Uh,
your
You're
stats
not.
are-
You're just not processing it right. You see a leg, you see the Sonia curled up. You're staring and it just doesn't compute. So you just freeze for a bit. In the meantime, John has seen some stuff in the military. Just a random body part doesn't really stress him out that much.
Yeah, just like marching in, barging through the door in her area, and just trying to figure out where the hell the leg came from.
it just seems like a normal room. The tiles are as they should. There's no closets. There's no cupboards. The bed is clearly visible, so you can see under it. There's nothing there. You see she's kind of curled at the entrance, as if looking towards the center of the room, but she's shaking and just crying uncontrollably.
Could I potentially drag her out of that room?
Yes, she will not resist in any way, shape, or form.
Fair
Considering you're a big guy, you're not even going to feel the weight. You can just drag her across the floor.
I, as much as I'm terrified, I want to count the number of legs that she's got as he's dragging her out the room to make sure that she's
13
got
or
both
14, way too many.
Yeah.
She
Jesus
has
Christ.
2 legs.
Excellent. All right. I'm
And
still
as you
interested.
study the other leg to see, obviously, if it matches, you see it is a bigger leg. So somebody with a much bigger shoe size than her.
Okay, as scared as I am, as shocked as I am, I'm still interested in her because she's got both of her legs. So I'm going to try
That's
and
important, is it?
remain positive.
I love your consistency and your focus here.
Well, you know, when you're playing a character a certain way, you got to keep them going. I've got him as like a Bill Paxton type character. You know, in
Commit
that whole.
to the bit.
You know,
Commit to
In the
bit.
meantime, the other 2 have gotten dressed, and you can rush over towards the quarters area. So you run into the same scene. Luckily, you guys also roll sanity saves because you just see a random foot in the middle of the room.
Oh, look, a
Oh, I
foot.
should have kicked it aside.
Oh yeah, this isn't going to go well. My sanity sucks.
How do you roll the sanity?
just click on the sanity word.
Oh, okay, there we go. I clicked on the number.
Oh,
and-
look
Yeah.
at that.
Oh my god, I think I actually made it.
Yes,
You have
see
a
that.
19?
Yeah.
Wow.
I failed.
No, Ash is honestly, from a mechanical standpoint, Ash is a terrible character.
Now,
He's really,
unfortunately
really
for
bad.
you guys, your scientist has a bit of a negative effect on you guys. As a class, whenever a scientist fails a sanity save, everybody else is also unnerved, because normally the scientist can explain away everything. It seems possibly this thing he can't. What happens when you come in and see it, Hugo?
Oh, it's just like, why is there a foot on the ground? What is this? Whose foot is that? And I look at Sonia. Is she missing a foot?
Nope, she's not missing a foot, but she's terrified. Absolutely.
Whose foot is
crying.
that?
Maybe she has 3 legs and we just didn't know.
I'm going off her now.
And unfortunately, the result for you guys is that everybody else gains 1 stress,
Oh,
just because the scientist is losing it.
You're welcome.
Oh, you've already done it. Okay, cool.
Yes, I've done it. It's one of
This
the
mod is
few
great.
things it can't do.
You're far too kind doing that for us.
So you have Sonia dragged out of the room.
Okay.
What do you do?
If I can gain any form of composure, I'm going to. I've got to go and check the leg out. I am quite curious.
Why don't you question Sonia? Maybe you can get her a talk, can't you?
Okay, I say with a smile, and I'm going to leave the room and go and find out from Sonia what happened.
So you get close. She is shaking, just shielding her face as much as she can. She does notice you, so she does kind of lower her arms. And she mentions Morgan. He just disappeared. He started disappearing in chunks.
Disappearing? How? What? Going invisible? I kind of then think, I don't know. I'm coming across a bit of a dick here. I'm trying to woo her.
Just in chunks. One chunk, first his head, then his left shoulder, then his right one, then his entire body, then his leg, and that I couldn't look anymore.
Okay, so it's suddenly dawning on me that leg is just Morgan's leg. What's left of him? So the rest of him's just gone. I'm not
Yes.
asking her this. I'm kind of trying to process this now.
Can we get some detail here? Like, did it apparate? Did it evaporate? Did it get sucked up into an air vent? Did it turn into goop?
Right, so you want to expect the leg or ask her? Because that's two different things. Which one do you want to
I'm asking. So you know what? I'm gonna ask for some additional detail from the hysterical corporate show.
Yes, just this
And then if that doesn't turn out to be as useful as it sounds like it should be, I'll check the leg itself.
It just disappeared. Nothing was there. It was there at one point and just gone. There was no blood or nothing.
Useless. I'll check the leg.
People don't just disappear.
No.
You get close to the leg.
The
and
sidewalk's
notice
like, I don't care. It's not one of me.
Yeah.
You see that there's no bite, there's no cut, there's nothing there. It's clean. However, you do notice that alongside blood, inside the actual leg itself, which is now starting to slowly pull out, you notice something viscous and yellow.
Boy, I'm glad we put these suits on, Ash. Good thinking.
I always prefer to be fully suited up when dealing with viscous yellow ooze.
Absolutely. Am I calmed down yet, or am I still screaming?
Oh, you're gonna calm down. This is essentially real time, so you've seen this stuff happening in front of you.
Oh, sorry.
Did you want to take a really close look at this viscous yellow ooze coming out of this leg?
Yes,
yes. It smells funny. You should take a real.
I gather my faculties and I head over to the ooze, and I pull a test tube out of my pocket and a little spoon. Just gonna
You do have a collecting kit, so or
Heck
one
yeah,
of you.
Hugo's gonna science this up.
One of you have
in the
a
water.
full-on kit.
Somebody blows their nose and you want to keep it. Grab the.
Somebody asks if you're a god, you say
You
yes.
say yes. So I'm gonna, full on. What is it? A Spangler?
Ash has a full-on sample collection kit in his inventory, so he can assist you with that.
Perfect. Well,
Here's the blurb. If you click the dialog box at the top, it's gonna leave it open permanently.
Oh, perfect.
So you can see the rows and everything.
Teamwork
So you can
makes
gather
the
the sample. It is thick and viscous. It's more jelly-like, if you will, but it is somewhat runny. But it does not seem to have come from the leg. It seems to be on the leg, but not from inside the leg.
Okay. Can I ask Sonia exactly what happened before with Morgan? What her and Morgan were doing?
But we were just talking. We were discussing the next shifts in the mines. And then he just got raised up in the air. His feet were dangling. And then he just mumbles.
Did something eat him, or was it just he was disappearing?
Picked up in the air. Is there a vent directly above the leg?
Yeah.
They are ceiling tiles.
Ooh.
So it is the same raised ceiling basically everywhere.
Disturbed? Like, if he was picked up in the air, there must have been something above him. Is there any evidence that there was something above him? Like yellow ooze on the ceiling tiles, shifted ceiling tiles, a vent, a little sticky note that says, "Yes, I was here. I'm the alien menace."
Not that you can see, no.
So
the only ooze is there on the leg.
I'm gonna screw on a stopper and a cap on the vial. I'm gonna put some sealant tape around it. I'm going to put that in my sample kit, and I'm just going to mark it with Morgan sample and whatever the date is, and that way we have it for science.
Yes, no problem.
You should check the consistency in the Tobin Spirit Guide.
That's right.
Right, we probably need to get everyone together to.
Yes, Sonia, can we? Yeah. Sonia, can we gather everyone on the station and discuss what's going on here? Because clearly people are disappearing, and it doesn't appear that they are maintaining all of their appendages. So
there's a shortwave radio in the work area next to the equipment. You could use that to message everybody downstairs, but I'm surprised nobody else has come over here. after that happened. And you notice nobody's come over. It's just her and you guys.
Right.
In the panic, you just weren't paying attention, never noticed.
So everyone is not here?
There's nobody else. Just her and you guys.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I think we should probably move to our ship. That's probably the safest place. Or do we go and just
up and explore the basement?
I think we should like go in space and nuke it from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
I appreciate your scientific rigor.
How many nukes does the Tempest have on it?
I mean, we have 2 ships. We could maybe tinker with an engine somewhere.
There you go.
Well,
Right,
we don't
we
have
need.
the other ship.
Okay, I think we need to find the radio, shortwave radio, and call everyone first.
Yeah, let's do that, and then let's go visit Dr. Giovanni and find out. Even if he's not answering, maybe we should try and figure out a way onto that ship to see. Maybe he's not okay. Maybe.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we should force our way onto the ship to find out for sure.
Yeah.
No, we need to find out whether he's alive and whether Mike's on there. So yeah, I'm gonna. Where'd say the shortwave radios are?
We'll send John
next to the mining equipment.
Okay, I'm gonna go and get one then.
Right, so you head over, and you enter the room, and you notice that the sound of the machines has stopped. So the mining rig that had been humming the entire time is just gone. There's no sound at all. It's eerily quiet, you might say. You walk over, and the only sound you hear is your boots against the metal. You grab one of the radios, and you come back, and you notice next to the door where you came from, there is a pile of yellow goo.
Okay. And I assume it looks the same as...
Yes.
Okay.
But there is no appendage attached to it this time.
Okay, I'm going to walk a little bit faster without making it look like I'm a little bit panicked.
You walk back in.
Yeah.
You manage to get back to the quarters area with everybody else. You have the radio.
Okay, I'm going to sort of like buzz and like, anyone there? Anyone out? Hello?
You hear static and a hiss.
Otto, did you see anyone in there? You look disturbed.
Nobody. One pool of that yellow ichor, and oh man, I shouldn't have been in today. I should have had today off. Are we really going to stay
now?
in? Yeah.
I don't know. I think
corporate
we should
over.
leave.
The cameras don't work. Nothing works in the station. Let's get Sonia onto our ship, and then let's go and find out what's going on the other ship.
Let's ask her. Let's say, Sonia, can we just get out of here? Do you want to come with us?
I'd love to get out of here, but my credentials can't unlock the locks of the ships.
So
Mike has
we
that
are
card.
locked in place. Okay.
I'm afraid so. I'd love for it not to be like that, but I just don't have the credentials.
Is bad design.
So we need to get Mike's credentials. Job number 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we know Mike's in the mine.
All the suits down in the mine.
Okay.
We know where this is going.
I'm going to keep trying the radios. Every like minute or so.
Which way do we want to head? What do we want to do first, guys?
I guess the ship's the nearest one.
Yeah. Let's go check out Dr. Giovanni's ship.
Yeah.
I
Bring
distrust
Sonia,
anybody
bring
named
Sonia with
after
us.
Wizards of the Coast bloodline, but yes, let's check them out.
I wrote down his name.
You head over. Now, as you guys enter, so you're moving from B to A on the left-hand side, just to the side of the door. Everybody who's looking around can now see there is a pile of goo there.
Oh, man.
Which is probably what Otto mentioned.
Yeah.
You see the elevator, everything else looks clean, and you also notice that the noise of the machines is just gone. Those drills are just not moving.
I assume the drills. Do we know much about drills? As in, do they have to be constantly like held from a trigger to work?
They're mostly automatic. However, the engineers downstairs need to essentially input commands to keep them going, direct them, if you will. And if the command runs out, it stops to conserve fuel.
Right. Okay. Cool. And is this pile of yellow goo, Hugo? Does this look larger than the pile that you had previously?
Yes, it is. If you were to consider how big a human would be if it was turned into mush.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of thinking. So, as in, like, because there was some of the other body left over, proportionately, it wasn't quite as much yellow as with a whole body that's gone.
Substantially more, yes. The other one was more a cup, if you will, at most. This is more a tub.
Oh, we need to leave. Okay, right. We need to let this scientist know we need to leave as well. So, okay, D1 then. I think. Is his ship attached to this suction thing or whatever?
Yes, it's attached in the exact same way. So there's a airlock entrance gate on one side, and then there's an airlock towards his ship, essentially his own ship's airlock.
I was really hoping you'd say no.
It is locked, and it does show a LED light on the door as being locked.
Is there like a communicator there that we could say, hey, are you in there?
It's the same terminal on the side as the one you looked at. So there's one basically in every room.
Okay.
Sonia should be
You
able
get
to
the same
open,
response, basically.
Okay.
So,
Sonia should be able to open the airlock, shouldn't she?
Yes. Sonia, can you
try.
use your credentials to get us in here to check things out?
She looks up through tears and she just hands you her card, just not thinking about it at all. You slide it against the door. You hear a warning. So, it does not unlock.
Is there a front windscreen type window? Any sort of way of looking in if I walk round the ship?
The actual airlock does have kind of a window on it, so you can look through that window, but you would need to go out of the station itself to go around the ship, essentially, and you would be in space.
I'm gonna try and hack my way in using that ID card. There must be a way to get around this. I'm a computer literate android. I can figure out a way to do this.
Give it a shot. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, well, my expectations are moderated by my rolling previous to this, but
you can do it. Is there any way that I can assist him?
Yes, I think that if you make any kind of convincing, so come up with a convincing.
If you can convince me how you're helping.
Perhaps you could manage the inputs for the card while I do the coding for the computer.
Yeah,
I can whoop whoop in the background.
Yeah, I was thinking you're going
also sounds very helpful.
In this case, I'll give you two options. Either you both roll and you can use the lowest result, so the better result, or I can give you advantage on that roll.
I feel like we should just take advantage.
Yeah, go ahead.
Nice.
That is a success. It takes you some time where you just, every sound brings you to just jump. But after a bit of typing, you hear a click and you see the light change on the airlock to green. And the door just hisses and unlocks.
And so I'm going to turn to Sonia and say, see, I told you he was top of the line android.
And then we're going to push John in
certainly.
first. John Wick, do your thing.
Say it, what?
We're expecting you to do your thing now.
Yeah.
doing-
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
that's
expecting me to go in
like-
first. What if there's like not actually a ship on the other side?
block and quarter the rooms. Take whatever you're doing military things. I don't really understand, but you should go do them.
Yes.
Okay.
Through the porthole
but
in the airlock, you
Maybe-
can see there is a ship on the
Okay.
other side.
it
It is essentially a tube, so you can see a porthole, and through the porthole you see another one.
I pull the hammer back on one of the revolvers, just one of them, keeping the other one hidden away, and start making my way down towards it.
You get to the door. The door has a green light on it, but it is closed. And this is the door to the actual ship itself, so the Heracles.
Okay, I bang on the side, wait for a response.
You bang, it echoes, there is no response.
Hmm.
Okay then.
Get in
I
there,
open the door-
John.
Open the door, like pry the door open,
Go,
and
go,
then just
go!
dive in.
You dive in, and as you go in, the corridor is rather short, and then it branches into a T-junction, one to the right and one to the left.
Well, I'm going to follow a
Um,
little bit as well.
the same rule of mazes: always go right.
I'll cover the left-hand corridor with my screwdriver.
Right? You pile into the corridor. You can
I'll
just
watch our
about
back.
fit two people side by side. On the right-hand side, you see it is the cockpit. There is nobody there. The computer seems to be active, but is in silent mode, if you will. So conserving power.
Is there
On
a
the
way to
left-hand
check-
side, yep.
I just want to see on the computer, is there a way to check if they're on the station's life support or using their own?
Yes, you can check that. That is no problem. It takes you a second, but it is using the stations.
Okay.
On the left-hand side, it is a shorter corridor again, and then there's a door with a porthole on it.
I'll keep going down that corridor towards the portal.
Are you going to look through the porthole, or do you just want to open the door?
I'll look through it. You know, look through before you dive kind of deal.
Oh, yeah. You see it is a bigger room. On the right-hand side, from what you can see, you see lab equipment, and you see a cassette recorder. On the left-hand side, you see a kind of seating area, and in front, you see another corridor that seems to go off to the side somewhere, so you can't actually see further down it.
Jesus
But from
Christ,
what you can
this place is
see-
massive.
It is a big ship, or bigger than yours.
I feel.
How comes we
inadequate.
get stuck in the tiny tin can and they get the massive thing?
Well, like I said, I mean, there's nothing saying we can't leave with both ships. I think that's a grand idea.
I think that we should. Someone's going to have to pilot the other ship, but
Legitimate salvage,
I'm sure that you can do it.
assuming we don't find the doctor, or assuming
Mike.
that the doctor survives.
Yeah.
So I definitely see no one through the porthole, no movement at all.
So
Not
you said there
from
was
here.
another cassette, right? So all right,
Yes.
well, breach and go. We need to listen to that cassette. There's another mixtape in the offing.
Yes.
I'll open the door and immediately go to the angle we couldn't see. Weapon ready.
You open it, rush forwards. As you start rushing forwards, you notice there's a pile of yellow goo right in the middle of the room, which you wouldn't be able to see from the porthole. You manage to jump over it just because you're a Marine, so you've done this. You're used to just unexpected situations, so I'm not going to make you roll for this one. If it was somebody else, but you're the Marine, you're fine with this. You jump over, and you notice there's a figure just with its back turned towards you, probably a meter or two away, down the corridor.
Ooh.
It
I like-
appears to be in a lab coat kind of thing, but you can't see much. He's back turned, slightly hunched over.
Is he like? Can I see his hands? That's the important question.
They're down by his side. One of them is holding a scalpel, and you notice on the other one there's yellow goo running down it, dripping down.
This is bad.
This is really bad now.
Well, it's
Shoot
mainly
him.
only bad
Shoot
for
him a
John.
lot.
Hey Ash, I feel like we should just leave. Do you feel that way right now?
I feel like we should shoot him a lot and then leave. That seems like the logical answer to this particular conundrum.
Well, it could be Mike, and we need a signature.
John's got this. He's a pro.
Oh, God.
John, try not to shoot him in his signing hand.
I'm just going to shout out to him, like, demanding he drops the knife.
You shout out, and you just see the body slowly start. Well, you see the man start to turn, or what maybe once was a man. As he turns around, you notice there's yellow goo dripping down his face. Half his jaw is just gone in a yellow tinge, just dripping down. You see what's left of his face is essentially in a permanent smile, or it seems that way. He raises the scalpel, and it seems as if he's preparing to charge you. You have
As
one
soon as he
action.
raises the scalpel, I'll start firing and pulling back.
Give me a combat roll with any appropriate skill you think.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Yeah, exactly.
I did all the poops.
You've even got 2 guns.
Nice.
Okay, now if you go under weapons, you should
That's
have
got
a
the
damage die. Yeah.
Yep.
Just use the dice at the bottom, it's a bit easier.
Ooh.
That is 9 damage.
Yeah. Nice.
Congratulations, you succeed.
I did a
Yes.
thing.
You did a thing.
Now-
a good thing.
You fire. It's clearly obvious you've trained. You train the gun, prepare, fire. One single shot right through his head. It bursts into a pile of yellow goo as his entire form crumples on the floor and begins to quickly deteriorate into yellow goo itself, leaving only his clothing behind.
Whoa.
So I don't know about the rest of you. I am not a big fan of the yellow goo thing here. I'm not.
In the
I'm not a
meantime,
fan.
you guys just hear a shot after you hear John scream. You're still back in the ship. What do you do? So you just see him angle and shoot.
John, are you okay in there?
You need a doggy bag.
The scientist is dead. I can tell you that much for certain.
Okay, I guess we'll proceed on in with my revolver drawn.
Right, you head into the original room. You notice on the right-hand side, now that John has cleared the area, you have a bit more time to look around. You notice there's a cassette recorder, I think it's a white tape. Yes, a white cassette tape. And you notice a pair of goggles as well.
Are they cool looking?
Based
Yes.
on you being the scientist, these are infrared goggles.
Oh yeah.
So I would definitely, without any sort of critical apparatus, put on the goggles that may have been previously worn by the yellow goo face guy. You should definitely do that right now.
Perfect. I get out my hand sanitizer and I'm just like, I'm just wiping off the insides of the goggles and sterilizing, and then I get out like.
Right, I the curiosity's got me. We need to go and get the tape deck.
Then I put the goggles on. I'm like,
There is an actual cassette recorder there, so it can play back audio as well.
Okay, while Mr. Magoo is messing around with his glasses, I'm going to put the old tape deck in.
please,
In the
add
meantime-
really cool
I
goggles.
love the double entendre of Mr. Magoo.
That
Meantime,
joke.
John just cleared the area, so he's turned back and come back. Essentially, as you go down, there's a cryo chamber, and that is it. There's nothing else down there. Engineering, so engine, cryo chamber, nothing else. And obviously the pile of goo at the bottom.
Where's
Then you gather
Sonia? Suddenly, as I'm putting the tape in, I'll go, where's Sonia?
Yes, let's listen to the cassette. Mixtape number 3.
Yeah.
Okay.
While
Okay.
we're listening, I'm gonna fill another test tube with the goo from the scientist. And
Not a
I'll
problem.
be
For
looking
sample.
towards the other door where we came from originally, because we still haven't cleared half this place. Weapon ready.
Okay.
I'm going to sheathe my screwdriver.
Weapon is now not deployed anymore. Right, I'm starting the cassette.
Initial reports confirmed. Subject appears to be biochemical in nature. Place of origin suggests medical use, though that's not much of a theory. Disappearance of worker 7709, likely unrelated. Possible negative reaction to water? Not yet clear. I'll follow this up in the morning. Initial positive result on the substance's medical properties. Whether it's possible to control its effects on our biology, what is essentially alien biology, currently inconclusive. It's incredible. Truly incredible. A rate of healing beyond anything. It's almost as if it's replacing cells entirely, rewriting the body at the molecular level based on some, like a cocoon, how the creature is broken down and then remade. If anyone finds this, please, don't touch it. Do not come into contact with the...
Well, that told us exactly what we already knew, kind of.
I'm
Don't touch it.
I'm enthused about this whole problem.
Well,
However, I am, after hearing that, very worried that that goose is going to come alive again.
I know when I'm getting back, I'm going to mail some of this stuff to my mother-in-law.
So, do we have a flamethrower on the ship anywhere? I would like, at some point, I mean, if we were going to acquire a larger ship, which I feel like is our due at this point, having had to deal with alien goo and severed legs, that cleansing the ship with fire sounds like a good idea.
So,
In terms of having one, no, but you do remember on the terminal there was a section called System under Controls, which you've not looked at yet because you didn't have the credential.
Well, so as we're going to have to go down to the mine. We still need to get the docking unlock codes or whatever the hell from Iron Fist or whatever his name is. If I can acquire some sort of fire cleansing and cleaning device, like the equivalent of scrubbing bubbles, but for a ship covered in yellow alien goo. Let's do those two things at the same time.
I can certainly tell you what you can find. It is an empty squirt bottle.
Useful.
Well, that is a great second option. I mean, I was excited about a flamethrower. I really was.
You know what?
But an empty squirt bottle is also really exciting.
Is there a sink in this room? Because let's fill it up with some water, and then if they come near, we can just spritz them.
Right,
Yeah,
you're still
no,
a
no,
ship.
I agree. This is
Anybody leaking yellow fluid out their nose gets it.
I feel like, does anybody have condoms? We could make water balloons.
Oh my God.
I'm not.
Why don't we just look for balloons? Why does it have to be condoms, Ash?
Nobody carries fucking balloons. We're on a spaceship, but you might have condoms.
we don't carry condoms. We're an all-guy crew. We don't need them.
I appreciate your forethought in this matter.
Okay. So in the control section, there was a bit for hydroponics mist that was in there.
Had hydroponics,
That's a wonderful
airlocks, and system.
Yeah. So we haven't seen a hydroponics section, have we? But maybe that mist will put
Missed the whole place.
Yeah, will dampen the whole place.
I'm also worried that in system we are going to find like a sanitize option, and it's just going to incinerate the entire place.
Yeah. So
Well, that sounds wonderful as long as we're not on it.
Yeah, but
should we get to a control panel? Well, there's one in each room, I think you said, didn't you?
Let's look at the control panel.
Yeah,
that sounds like a great idea.
We've got better access now, haven't we? So yeah, so if we can put the hydroponics on.
Yeah, I think that Britt has a great idea in the chat.
Or everything, and it's probably also a good idea to turn the showers on.
Yeah,
which will
then we already did, didn't we?
Yes.
I suppose we haven't turned those off, have we? So
yeah. But Britt in the chat, not to metagame here, but he has a brilliant plan.
Yeah.
Set off the sprinkler system. Yeah.
Right, first things first, on the order of things you wanted to do, you wanted to check for a sink on the ship you're currently on. There is a small room next to where you entered, which seems to be the bathroom. You open it, the shower is smashed to bits, the sink is absolutely destroyed, and the toilet is shattered. They're all made of metal. They do have handprints on them.
There's also a whole other half of the ship we haven't explored.
You went down it, so there's not anything else in this ship. Just for expediency's sake.
I thought when we went in, there was like 2 routes.
This is
yes. What was the cockpit?
Okay.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let's fill up that water or that squirt bottle, and then, yeah, that can be my handgun.
I feel like I would like to walk directly next to you. I wasn't kidding. We really should do the water balloon thing.
Okay.
I'm sure that we can find some sort of membranous something to fill with water and take with us. I mean, it's all fun and games until somebody has to throw a water-filled balloon animal, and then we're talking about sport.
There we go. Let's make sure. Maybe there's some kind of water. I don't know, water jugs or something that we could.
Well, there's got to be lots of water on our ship.
Yeah.
I mean, the rest of you fleshy beings are all sort of dependent on there being water. So
yeah.
I'm
some
sure
of the rations that we brought with us, or the like bottled water. Hopefully we have some of that.
There is still a reservoir of water on the station as well. It's under pressure or whatever. It was just the showers are broken, but I'm sure that we can access the water if we have to.
Okay.
At the very worst, it's connected to the humidifiers in the mess hall. We already use those.
Okay, back to terminal then. Do you want to do a terminal?
Back to a terminal. I think that's the best option now.
I'm feeling kind
of head back. The terminal is directly to the left of Dock 1, so essentially just as you get out of the ship, back into the station, turn left, and it's right there. You go in there, you don't see anything that's changed, but you do notice one thing you didn't notice before, and that is a small black cat making its way towards you guys from what appears to be the quarters area.
Spray it.
Spray it. All right, I'm getting that spray bottle out, and as soon as that cat comes out, I'm going to spray it.
Get off the counter!
You start spraying the cat. It hisses, arcs its back. Clearly does not like the water, but it is a cat.
That's right.
It does not appear to turn into yellow goo if that's what you're hoping for. It is just not a happy cat.
I'm just going to quote Ron Swanson and say, any dog under 50 pounds is essentially a cat, and cats are useless. Spray them.
Well,
it moves away towards your ship.
The only place, gentlemen, that we haven't been yet is down the mine. So I think that we just need to get to gird our loins and ready ourselves and descend into the abyss, because that's where that card is that's going to release our ship.
Yeah,
I don't know why, but I've just realized me and Otto still aren't kitted up.
You should probably fix that.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think that as well.
Yeah, I mean, go put on your battle pajamas or whatever it is you guys wear, because you're going to need them, I think.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah. You guys check.
They're looking at the console. We'll go do that.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, whatever happens, if we have to lose a Teamster or a Marine in this process, I mean, we're willing to do it, right? So
I'm willing to sacrifice a whole lot for science.
Okay, the terminal is ready on my side whenever you're ready. All right, so you click the controls. And what are you after?
Hydroponics lab. There wasn't a hydroponics lab, though.
No.
Not from where you were.
No, so that must be down somewhere.
I say still
right.
10
Well,
on, though.
You know what? If it doesn't like water, it can't hurt to turn the hydration system on. So let's just do that.
I agree. I concur.
Okay.
What is System A?
Admin system.
You use the card,
Oh,
and
Oh.
you've got access.
Self-destruct.
Great. Well,
Yeah, let's not
look at-
push that button right now.
No,
Unless we're running up against time.
Let's open up the let's look at the life support menu and see what's on it.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, no, there's no options, just disabling life support. Well, the only person who's going to be not unhappy about that is me. So let's back out of that menu.
Yeah, make sure you hit the back
And
button.
back out of that menu.
There we go.
Have a look in airlock, see what we actually get control
Yeah,
of.
sure.
It's just the.
Maybe there's another.
It's just doesn't matter then.
This is now unlocked. Apologies. Both are unlocked. This one I can't unlock just because of the UI, but is unlocked.
Sounds good. Okay, so let's back up a screen. So what is under showers again? Have we looked at that menu?
Yeah, we just had a look at that. We turned them all on.
Okay. So there's nothing left that we haven't looked at. So I think that what we have left is to descend into the murky depths.
Okay.
I have my bunny slippers and my foam gun, and I'm ready to go.
I've got my sexy spacesuit on. I'm ready.
Everybody's kitted up. You walk over to the elevator.
What's under controls? There?
Under controls. It's what we were under.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, back up one. I just want to make sure there's not something else we need to know about. No, maybe not. What's under comms? Did we look at that? I just want to make sure we looked at
I was talking to the ships, wasn't it?
Okay,
Yes.
no, we're good.
Did we have a look
All
at
right.
schedule? I can't remember seeing.
Yeah,
schedule.
we did. We looked at all the names.
Okay, it doesn't matter then.
Oh no, that was
All right.
the ships.
So yeah, no, we've plumbed the depths of the system. It's 4 MS-DOS pages.
Yes, it basically is.
Perfect. So yeah, so I feel like we just need to put ourselves in harm's way here. Very dangerous. Otto, you go first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. Let's do that. It's an elevator down, isn't it? Like a 45-degree one?
Yes, it's like one of those very much sci-fi, don't actually exist in the real world elevators that goes down at an angle. So you get on, it closes around you. Essentially, it's like a railing, so you can fall off the side if you're not careful. You press the down button, and you just feel the whole platform shake. The lights go off for a second, then they turn back on, and it just starts moving down very slowly.
If giant steel balls start falling down on us, it's going to be like we're in the Technodrome and Ninja Turtles arcade game. Yeah.
It is a bit of a journey down, so it takes about 10 minutes, and still going down, you hear just metallic cracking, stuff sounds as if it's bending. It just feels shaky all the way down until it just stops, and you
I
find
love
yourself...
everything about this.
I'm
You
glad
find
the cat
yourself
didn't
in a
follow
room.
us.
No, it went onto your ship.
Oh, great.
Oh,
So, as it goes down, you find yourself in another room. There's more suits on the left. One of them is missing. You see what appears to be a hook for some form of mining equipment. That is also missing. In front of you, there is one airlock, which appears to go deeper into the mine. So this keeps the actual atmosphere in check. So there is no oxygen past that airlock.
Well, that's all right. We've all got
Yes.
suits, haven't we? We haven't seen any. We haven't seen any hydroponics, have we? With the mist.
This is a bit of a goof on the module, so imagine it's behind you and there's nothing there. It's the safe area, if you will, with the water going down in your mines.
Right. Okay. Okay. So
It's just- yeah.
Stuff's just filling with mist.
I
now.
have high hopes for the hydroponics. I'm a little bit disappointed.
Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to prepare that one.
All right. Well, so gentlemen, Sulfots, fleshy humans, are you ready?
We are. Never been
All
more
right.
ready. Go on, John. Do you think?
I suggest that the two-gun
Absolutely.
kid go first.
Okay.
It's hero time. It's time to shine.
You've got this,
one problem,
John.
though. I don't have the key card to open the airlock.
Okay.
You're
Boop.
such a complainer.
Good luck. I swipe the key card and then let the
Hold on,
door
wait.
like, after you.
Okay, you go.
Yeah. Boop.
Beep, boop.
Screw it, I'll charge in this time. No caution. No looking through the window.
Right? You don't look through the window, you open the door, and you notice it's actually one of those cycling airlocks. So there's another door just in front of you, and there's enough room for all of you to get in.
And he just runs right into it.
Runs into the other door. Boing.
Wow.
This is that scene from the Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
Right, so do you all go in, or do you want to go in one by
Oh,
one?
I'm going in. I've got a screwdriver.
Yeah,
and
let's
I'm
do
ready.
it. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's go.
You go in, you close the door behind you, you click the big, massive depressurize button, which just gets rid of all the oxygen from there. The door opens on its own, without the hiss this time, and you find yourself staring down into a massive mine shaft.
Yeah.
Probably wide enough for 4 of you to just walk side by side, but
Conveniently.
it's not very tall. It's about, say, 3 meters tall, thereabouts.
Quick question. I know that Ash and I are wearing suits. Did John and Otto put on
Yeah.
suits?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Just checking because I know he said, and the air gets sucked out of the room. I'm like, uh-oh. So I'm
We're
glad
just
you
going to
guys
hold our
are-
breath. We'll be all right.
Whew.
Yeah.
gonna
It's
be-
all
I'll
lit up
hold
down
my
here, isn't
breath
it?
too. If
It
that
is
makes you
fairly
all
dark, but you do have headlights on your suits.
And I have a torch. I can
Perfect
go
time to
all
use the
Fox.
torch.
I can
Why
go
don't-
Fox Mulder.
Yeah, why don't you come up with me with the torch? So I
What
can
you're gonna
actually see as
start?
well?
You're gonna start running around and shouting Scully?
That's not what.
That would be Delta Green.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's all get our high lumen lights on and proceed.
Yes.
Right. You start heading down, you notice that the rock is mostly black, so it's very similar to the rocks you looked at the top when you opened one of the
Have
crates with the ore.
the silver veins in it. The one up top did.
There's some, but you can see it's been mostly mined out, essentially.
So the
as you
silver
continue,
veins are what they're mining. Fair enough.
most of the ones right at the start are just completely gone. There's nothing there. It's just black rock. As you keep heading down, you do notice there is some of that silver-ish metal in there. And as you're looking, you notice there's a bigger crack. You think you can fit yourself through.
I'll go first.
You go in
would you
and you
like,
notice...
Would you like a revolver or anything for safety?
Oh, have you seen this comment?
Oh dear.
we may have gone the wrong way.
Oh no! Not only did we go into the mining shaft, but I'm squeezing myself through the wee crack first.
Yeah,
Any
you just
adventure
notice Ash just go veer off to the side and go into like a side entrance you guys didn't see before at all.
Any adventure can be a new adventure if you play it wrong enough, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You go in and you notice it widens right after the start, and you see that actually there is light in there. You notice there's something like a projector, set of 2 lights on a metal pole, which are shining onto a disc. Onto the disc, there's some notes, and in the wall, you notice there's something you've never seen before, but you can't quite figure out what it is. It looks fleshy with a massive tear down the middle and appears to be leaking more of that yellow goo. Do you say
Well,
anything to the others?
I'm going to entirely cover that shit up with the foam from my foam gun. I'm just going to foam the crap out of it.
That's fine.
I'm going to extrude foam on it, around it, into it. I'm going to penetrate it with extruded foam. And once extruded foam has covered all of the goopy, dripping yellow bits, I may go examine the other things that are going on here.
And what do you guys do in the meantime? You just see your android just veer off into a tunnel. Do you follow him? Do you ignore it and pretend
I'll
he doesn't
follow
exist?
I'll follow him. I'll go with. Might as well.
The android
You
loses
go in.
pathfinding again.
For science, you know.
For science.
So you're all in this room together now, I assume.
Yeah.
You notice that there's the equipment on the side. Now that you get a better look after, you see there's a massive pile of foam on one wall. You don't know what's under there. It's just foam now. It's the entire wall is foam from that foam gun.
Ash, did you see this over here? There's a lot of foam over here.
Yeah, no. There's some sort of alien torn flesh goo leaking thing underneath, and I thought it best to just seal it off before you guys got here.
I
Something
appreciate
horrible
your
is underneath,
concern.
and so yeah. But there's this other thing over here.
I appreciate your concern for our safety. That's excellent. Let's
My
go check it out.
safety, your safety is my first concern.
I appreciate that. That's how I programmed you.
The other thing, there was some lights and the thing. What's the thing? The thing that I'm missing that wasn't the goopy, the meat flaps or whatever it is.
Yep, the fun stuff. You notice there's a table. It's one of those ones that you prop up essentially with the metal legs. On top of it, you notice a transmitter aimed directly upwards. You notice some form of second transmitter aimed at the pod, or where the pod was, essentially. There's a note on there with a set of numbers saying 0389. And there is just
anything to anyone?
In the last cassette tape, there was a big series of numbers, but I don't think that was part of it.
You have the cassette on you. It says Dr. Giovanni log HRCLS EX0119.
Yeah, nothing to do with it then.
And mention the disappearance of worker 7709. As you continue looking around, on exactly the opposite side, an angle where the light just barely covers it, you notice that there's a suit, just like yours, with a mining cutter next to it. And it's just lying flat on the ground as if there's nothing in it. And there is a key card on the suit's neck.
I'll retrieve the key card. I'm
When you
going to have
pick it
my
up-
screwdriver ready to jam it into alien engineer goo face should he jump scare me. But I will
Revolver ready
retrieve
as
the
well.
key card because as much as I like to pretend that I'm a real boy, I'm actually a wooden boy. And my job is to maintain the safety of my fleshy compatriots.
I'm there for moral support. Right.
As
bud.
you
Thank
get
you for
closer, you inch slowly closer, and you notice the suit doesn't appear to be completely flat. And you notice in the visor, it is just yellow goo everywhere on the inside, which doesn't appear to have leaked outside.
I'm not planning to open the visor. I'm just going to take the key card.
You grab the card.
Let's one of those. This is one of those times where I'd never get the yellow toothpaste back in the tube, so I don't think I'm going to open it.
Yep. You grab the card, and you notice there is a name on it, which is Mikhail. Mike.
Excellent. So, gentlemen, it is
And you do
time
have-
to... Oh, no, there's more.
Yep, you do have a rather large cutter there. It is a full-on mining laser. Do you want to pick that up?
I'm also going to take my... Yeah, no, one of you can have it, but I'm going to take it away from the yellow goo suit just so we don't get yellow goo suited.
I'll
in the
take
back
that,
of the
Ash.
laser.
And I'll
Yeah,
hold
I
the
say
mining laser.
we could probably cut our ship free with that.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
grab
we
the
have the
mining
key
laser.
card. We don't need the mining laser, but I'd rather not get mining lasered in the back. So let's take the mining laser and the key card and
I will point
hurry
the mining laser at the ceiling.
ourselves back
Okay,
into the
so
safety of space.
Giving
Yeah.
the laser cutter to Hugo, I'm just going to do a bit of a ping on it. Where is it? They've changed the appearance slightly. But let's just say this is a very, very good weapon.
Oh no, I'm pretty. I have a fairly keen idea what a mining laser does. Yeah, no, I feel like now that we've got the key card, it's time to exit stage left.
Yes.
Gentlemen, I don't know what you're thinking about this, but I feel like stage left is it's time to go.
Yes, we've moved on from Operation Meat Shield, and we are entering Operation GTFO.
Yeah, no, we'll take the hot secretary lady for Otto, and because she's the only one left, and the cat. We'll take the cat, and we'll get out. I think that's a good plan. I'm excited to be a part of it.
It's all going to go very Red Dwarf if we stay in hyperspace for long enough.
Yeah,
blow the station up as we leave.
That's a problem. That sounds like a problem for tomorrow.
True. These mining lasers, they don't produce water, do they, to cool down as they're boring?
No.
That's a shame.
No, unfortunately. This is a handheld laser cutter style thing, so it is more chunky. Unfortunately, I don't have the PDF in front of me. I can show it to you after the thing.
Ooh, dude.
But imagine those Mass Effect pistols that are rather chunky, but imagine about double the size, double the height. Chunky, very much industrial, heavy-duty kind of thing.
Yeah,
you don't want to be on the receiving end.
This thing looks like it's pretty good. I just looked at the stats on it.
Yeah, no, it's sexy.
Can't we give it to John then? Someone that could actually use it properly.
He's got 2 pistols.
And it's a mining gun. It's not going to do much for me.
Let's rather than allocating the weaponry that we just found, why don't we get back to the ship and get off the asteroid?
A good idea.
That would be my suggestion now, is to move away from the goo and then figure out who can nuke it.
I'm going back through the crevasse and back to the stairs and the lift.
So do we have an escape plan in the slightest, or is it just...
Yes, we have the key card that's going to release our ship. And the other ship that we're going to take as salvage.
Oh, wait. The key card will do that? I thought
it should unlock both the ship. This is what we were told. And now it's going to release both ships.
I think I'm going to be on whatever ship doesn't have the cat on it. I'll be on that ship.
And we use self. Do we self-destruct it? Do we?
I say we self-destruct it.
No,
leave
this
in
is
style.
the equivalent of nuking it from orbit. The only real question is
here
have the pressure of pushing the button.
Did you guys do anything with those goggles in the end?
Yeah, I did. I put them on.
Yeah, Hugo put them on.
Yeah, remember the whole sanitizing them and spraying them with multiple disinfectants and chemical agents to cleanse them, and then I put them on. Yep.
That is fine. For the sake of just expediency, because we're coming up to the 2.5 hour mark, I'm going to say you guys get up to the elevator. It's a 10-minute ride up. As you start coming up, you see the following scene in front of you. You notice the cat standing at your airlock, looking towards you guys, back up, hissing, just growling. It's a guttural roar, essentially. What? Hugo, what you see in front of you, the others do not see, because you've got the goggles. You see, just between the cat and yourselves, there is a figure visible on the infrared. It is much taller than you guys, so maybe 3 meters, 3 and a bit, just slightly hunched over. It has fairly thin limbs, from what you can see, which do appear to be jagged into claws in the end. It appears to be facing you guys and appears to be holding something. What you don't see with the goggles, the others see, is essentially it is holding half of Dana, the second engineer. So half of her is just gone, and it's holding the other half. You're a bit too preoccupied looking at the thing to notice the human parts, essentially.
John, get up there and go grab the other half of Dana. Everybody else follow me.
Just so kidding. What, are we turning around going to the other ship now? I agree with that plan.
I'm done. I'm gone.
Do you be aware the thing is essentially next to the middle of A? you can't reach your ship without going through it. You can run to the other one, but you don't know how fast this thing is.
All right.
Despite my joke there, I would seriously just
also-
say to everybody, I see it in the goggles. I can see
The
it.
two
Can you
monsters
see
been
it?
a bad cat. I think you need to unlimber the spritz
I'm
bottle.
just kind of like this. Like, are you guys seeing this? No, you guys aren't.
Spray the
seeing
bad cat. Spray the bad cat.
it.
So,
I knew the cat would be trouble.
It's a giant.
No, I meant
thing.
the fucking goo monster that doesn't like the water. Jesus Christ, take a hint.
What goo monster?
Dang. Ash just went full send.
he did, didn't he? Didn't he?
Sorry, the inner monologue just dipped out there just for a second. I'm just gonna put that
You're the exact reason why AI is a problem.
right. See? Yeah. No,
As
I'm
you
like
guys
I'm
are
the
arguing,
Grammarly. The problem is
you
I'm
mentioned
the
you were
Grammarly of
spraying.
that race. I'm not even that useful.
Right, you mentioned you were spraying the water towards the thing, right?
Well, I told Hugo to do so. I'm not sure if he actually pulled the trigger on the spritz bottle.
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna
As he
spray.
sprays it, you see the mist just go around the shape, which jumps backwards. So everybody else sees a shape essentially in the water mist.
I'm just gonna keep spraying it so that way it outlines it, and then with my other hand, guns akimbo, spray bottle, mining laser, and I'm just gonna blast it with the mining.
Everybody who's attacking weapons, click your weapon, and that's gonna ask you for a roll. Use any appropriate skill you believe.
Age of Adventures wants
We're
us to
not
do
messing
check.
around.
He's like,
Well, I guess
check.
I'll
You've already
phone
seen the
it.
thing multiple times, so I think it's more adrenaline at this point.
Dude,
Okay, cool.
my
I'm gonna-
industrial equipment, laser cutters, it's on the skill.
Yes.
Perfect. Love it.
I did a thing with a foam gun, but I don't think I foamed anything with it.
Oh my
Nope.
gosh. I just rolled a billion dice.
Oh, you
A
critted.
billion. Hopefully
You
they were
actually
better than
critted.
before dice.
I did?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Ah, I've been
Very
on fire all
nice.
night.
Awesome.
Dude,
Right,
I
first
critted.
let's go with the live over. If you click, there's a damage 10 die on it. If you click that one, that will do the damage.
It's already done it. It's
Did it?
did it as one. Yeah, so the 10 is the damage again. I think I rolled a 9 plus 1.
Right, 9 plus 1, that is a total of 10. And you do a grand total of 65 points. Okay. Now, everybody hears this. There is a guttural roar coming from the thing. It's jumping back from the water. You see the laser slice, and you just see, well, for you, it's coming out from the thing's arm, which you just completely lopped off and cut into its torso. The others just see yellow goo appear in the middle of nowhere in front of them, around the spray bottle splits, essentially.
Yeah.
I gotta say,
It starts running to the side
that
towards
was a wonderful
B.
critical.
I went Danny DeVito on him.
You're gonna have one more chance to attack it just because you injured it.
Oh man,
Too
it's not
much.
dead.
It's just
We're in
bolting.
trouble. Oh man. All right.
No,
So
you're the mining laser maestro. You got this, maestro.
We can shoot him again.
Yes, because
Okay.
essentially it starts bolting, trying to get out.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna blast him again.
My foam gun feels really ineffectual, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
Dang it.
bad.
No,
Unfortunately, all the attacks just sail past it so far.
yeah, no, my foam gun was not terribly useful.
I'd like to burn my luck token to no.
So
Ooh,
what
I hit
happened to
something.
the two gun kid here? Are you not attacking in ranged combat here? Or,
I did a second attack, dealing 8.
Oh, okay. Well, that's
Shoot.
good.
That'll do it.
It's
You
a
see the
little bit.
camera just slow down. The bullet flies. It hits something. Yellow goo gushes down, and then you just see a form appear out of thin air. A massive, scaly creature just falls down after being shot with that final shot at the entrance towards Section B.
I-
Jesus.
Dude, you stole my XP.
Everything I was about to say.
Just kidding.
John, you're a hero.
Yeah. You're the
What
best.
the hell did I even shoot?
I don't know, but
The big
look what you
scary
did.
blue monster. All right, let's talking. We're getting back on the ship. Let's get the
More
hell out of
running.
here.
Yeah, let's get out of here. Good idea.
Good gravy.
Do you want to mess with the self-destruct or just bolt and get off?
I
Oh,
think
well, I'll set the self-destruct while the fleshy humans get back on the ship.
Sounds good. I'm going to go to D1 and get on that ship and fly away on that one.
Okay, certainly you can start that one.
Legitimate salvage.
That's right. We're going to just like dock our ships together and fly them back together. And then we're going to sell the other one for a whole bunch of credits and go to Space Vegas.
Just
gonna
before
be
he flies off, I want to put the black cat into his ship.
Yeah, and we're gonna buy Ash an upgraded memory core and combat suite on his software. And
I'm excited already.
that's right.
Yep.
He's gonna be T1000.
As the camera
He's
pans back.
992.
There you go. We'll buy the liquid metal upgrade.
See? Now, are we talking about the running male liquid metal upgrade, or like the really hot like next gen liquid metal upgrade?
Yeah.
I need some
Whatever you want.
Really hot metal upgrade.
Treat yourself. All right.
Right, so the camera pans back as you guys are running around. A couple of you, one of you is at the terminal, two of you go to the Heracles, one just leaves a cat and just bolts back to the other ship. You see there's a woman sitting on the ship there. It appears to be Sonia, who's somewhat calmed down. She looks rather happy to see the cat and just... looks rather happy to see you guys, not the cat. As you guys get onto the ship, you start powering it on, you disconnect both ships, seal the airlocks, and just blast off.
Yes.
As you blast off, you hear a countdown. Well, you obviously don't hear it, but from the inside, from the camera, we hear 3, 2, 1. Boom. The station bursts open as chunks of asteroid fly past you guys, just barely avoiding your ship as you fly off into the distance.
Nice.
You head off towards the stations, and the camera pans back, and you see that fleshy pod just floating in the middle of nothing. Thank you for taking part in this game. I hope you enjoyed it.
Dude, that was awesome.
That was great. That was really good.
Great.
Thank you, Mika.
yeah, that was grand.
Bravo. That was really fun.
It did turn into a bit of an action style, but essentially the monster moves around randomly. You almost never encountered it, so you just saw after effects, and at that point you would have kind of known it's there, so a lot of the scare tactics don't really apply in my mind. So a lot of the scary stuff you had up front when you found the stuff, and then you just knew too much to actually be scared of seeing something like that.
Oh, I was scared.
That's all right. No, that's brilliant. That was brilliant. And as I said at the start, thanks for sort of throwing that together at like really short notice. That was amazing. So,
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, I'm glad the Mothership has had a chance to shine on Dungeons and Dyslexia. This is such a good game.
Yeah. And if you guys ever want to do another Mothership, I'd gladly run a Mothership game sometime too, because I love this system.
See, I feel like Mothership is a really good backup. Like, you know, maybe everybody dies. We're not doing anything this particular Friday because somebody's computer got fried. Mothership seems like a good backup plan.
I gotta say, Agent of Adventure, there were several times during the adventure where I was like, I'll go, and I was like, here's Mickey's chance to just like take me out.
yeah.
Oh, I went
got
through
lucky.
the glass first. I feel you, man. I threw myself on the big red button a couple of times.
Yeah.
You
I was
just
like,
got
if I
lucky,
have to
essentially.
die, it's okay. Let's have fun.
Because the thing was moving, you guys were literally just moving in the opposite direction. Because essentially I'm rolling in the background where it is.
We got
And
really
it was
lucky.
just killing off everybody. You guys are just chilling in the showers, and the meantime is just basically killed off
Yeah,
everybody
no, we're
else.
just like, oh, look at us. We're over here. We're over there. It's not where the monster is. It was all very Scooby-Doo.
It's
we were
because we had Dan. Dan is the luck token. So
Am I?
Absolutely. Dan did a great job.
I don't think I failed a single roll this session, which was impressive for me.
That's great.
no, I ended up on
failed
5
almost all my
stress.
rolls.
Yeah, I failed every roll bar 1.
I'm not sure actually how we succeeded in doing anything because I think most of us failed most of our rolls.
That's true.
That is true.
Like the overall success rate on rolls was really low.
But you don't need. But that's the good thing about Mothership, though, isn't it? The rolls technically don't mean it. You can fail the rolls, but still
you can
succeed.
fail
It's
forward.
You just take additional stress and stuff. So
Failing forward is a good point. I think that we made a lot of good decisions that weren't anything to do with rolling.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
Well, I also think that the only thing I succeeded, it seemed like, was that critical roll, which came in at the right time.
Yeah,
That was clutch, though. We couldn't have got away with that.
And then
that was like the biggest on-time critical I've ever seen in a live play. 65 damage. Are you kidding
that's
me?
the most damage I think I've ever done in any game. Probably.
This is like 4th edition 20th level barbarian levels of nonsense.
yeah.
Oh yes, but
So-
that laser cutter is a D100.
Yeah.
That's the good bit. So essentially, it's just pure chance.
So Dan, bear in mind you knew nothing about you did know about Mothership, but you were like, oh
Yes.
because obviously for those aware, we did switch games unfortunately today. Unfortunately, it's worked out to be amazing and perfect. But you were like, I don't know whether I want to do this. We're like, come on, Dan, just it's nice and light and stuff.
Like-
What was your thoughts?
Obviously, I had people in my group play Mothership before, but I wasn't in that game. I didn't get involved in it or anything. I just heard the stories of it. But I really liked it. Like, for me, it was easy to pick up because I just treat it as like a Call of Cthulhu system because it's effectively the same. You just add a skill, if that makes sense. But no, I really had a good time with it, and like the atmosphere, the vibe, it was awesome.
No, good. It was actually nice to have a new face again. No offense to Bill and Fenris.
We
And
have been
Mika.
sort of omnipresent.
Yeah. And Mika, obviously, thank you so much for putting this together, and all the audio stuff we were sort of like stressing beforehand, trying to get the technology to work, and those tapes and the computer was just brilliant.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that was great. So good.
So
Love
is
it.
that like part of a set you got, or is it like where did you get all that stuff? Basically, is what I'm
It's
saying.
all community made, all of it,
Oh, wow.
apart from the module. So there's actual separate maps. So the one you saw is from the terminal, just because I figured I'll show you that one. Oh no, the corporation doesn't care. They've destroyed one of their stations. So they're going to have the most
So we're not
trouble when
getting
they're
paid.
back.
Technically, it was Android that put in those codes, so I had nothing to do with that.
Yeah, no, I'll put my Android hand up. I did that.
I've never even seen him before.
Who is this?
So
Who is
essentially
this
it's just-
non-human?
It's all community stuff. So for this thing, you've got terminals, which are just pictures that somebody's made. You've got the actual interactive one, which I was using. And then the tapes are actually just community members who recorded them. So it's
those
not
are great.
an official thing.
That's really
just-
cool.
Add so much to it. And the
Oh,
interesting bit
really
is
good.
this module felt like this in Mothership. Mothership is so expansive and there's so many different worlds. It's just different everywhere else. You can go into a facility that has a virus running rampant through it, such as Bloom. You have more Guns Akimbo style game, for example, in Year of the Rat, where you're running into recover a black box in a ship, essentially, that's been lost for an insurance company. You have the actual bug campaign, which I believe, Bill, you've done.
Yeah, we did run another bug hunt locally, and it's a lot of fun.
I've run that twice, so
Yeah,
It's a very different feel entirely. This is more alien
yeah,
in terms of feeling. It's more, I would say, this is probably the better introductory module, just because everybody can kind of picture Alien because of how big of a franchise it is. So this gives you that natural understanding.
Absolutely. I think this is a really great starter module for the game. I had a blast. Thank you.
No, I did too. So we're back playing live on 22nd with Zane Daniels doing Draskara, which is his upcoming Kickstarter, which is Shadow Dark adventure module and campaign setting. And then on the Friday the 26th, actually, we now got one player short, so I need to recruit one more for Shadow Dark on Monday. Obviously, if you want to be a player on this, join my Discord. If you want to run your own module, again, join my Discord. And then on Friday the 26th, we're back with Minds of Moria, which is as it sounds, it's a Lord of the Rings Shadow Dark module that is being ran, that is completely full, unfortunately. And I get to play on both of them because it's my my channel. But yeah, we'll be back very soon. So if you've watched and commented, thank you for watching and commenting. If you want to be involved in any of this or anything, join the Discord. Mika, again, thank you so much. Fenris, Bill, good to see you as ever. And Dan, it was really good to see a new face. And I hope you enjoyed it.
I'll hopefully do more when slots come up available.
Yeah. Well, the slots are going live tomorrow for Atomic Shadows, which I think is probably going to go very, very quickly because that is a very popular Shadow Dark setting.
As mentioned, do take a look at the Discord because we do host some games on there for just community members as well. We've done Mythic Bastionland as well, and another couple of test games for these preparatory sessions. So
that is true. That is true. Mythic Bastionland, which you've been... is it you doing Mythic Bastionland?
I was playing in it, yes.
Oh, you're playing it. Star Trek Adventures is being run on there. Cthulhu Gaslight is being run on there as well. And obviously, we've got lots of things. It's building very, very big. I nearly said bigly, which isn't a proper word, but hey-ho. People know what I mean.
It is if you're orange skinned. Bigly is very much a word.
That is true. So, we will call it there. Mika, again, thank you so much for putting it on. I had absolute blast playing Mothership. First time playing it. I've run it a couple of times, never managed to play it. Everyone else, thank you. And we'll be back soon. Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.
Cheers.
Thanks.